Okay, yeah, we're live now.
You player dying on stream.
You start streaming, begin to feel a
Everyone say hi
A
to
little
Ben.
weird. Hey, no one spoiled the a little weird thing, guys. It's gonna happen again this day. Come on.
Oh, you're right. No spoilers, no
We get
spoilers.
to go to the real world and see what happened. Yay!
Oh my god.
I like my color open stream. Damn it. Oh, what's this notification I'm getting?
I couldn't think of a good one. I couldn't think of a good
What
one.
is it?
But you also need to screenshot that and send it to me. Are you good? Yeah, we are good. Yeah, cool.
Dragon on my dragon.
Cool, chill.
I'm gonna. Why have I full screen?
Hey, chat. Good morning, chat.
Morning, chat.
Good morning.
Hello, princess.
Gorgeous today.
Hello, chat.
I used to make all my stream notifications like, you're looking really good in that shirt you're wearing right now. I miss it. Next week.
Welcome to that. Welcome to D&D. Do your fish bleed, perhaps?
Who here can clap with their feet? Own up, guys. Own up.
I regret everything ever.
This is the recap session where we just speed run every single reference.
Oh
I was
shit,
gonna say,
yeah.
Ben, did you watch all of the YouTube?
No.
No.
Wow.
Bro is not gonna. Bro is exactly as blind as honestly as good for his character. So.
Yeah.
Gotta get
Fine.
backflips.
I kind of purposefully made like a relatively oblivious and slightly uncaring guy.
Does
Some
someone
fucking guy.
want to give us a recap either of last session or of the broad overstory?
Well,
Last
week,
session, we were in the cult,
Turn it
essentially.
bad.
We ended up in this next stop on our journey, and we were like, cool, and there was this woman, and then we were like, hey. And then we went into our cabins, and we were all sleeping in bunk beds, and we were like, okay, let's go have, none of us wanted dinner. We were like, let's skip dinner tonight, because we're all like super tired. We went to sleep. We woke up the next morning. There were some backflips. There was maybe some yoga, or maybe that was the time before. I don't remember. But
it's
there
always
was
yoga and backflips with us.
it's always yoga and backflip. And then we got up and we were like, okay, let's like maybe go have breakfast. But the main thought we had was where's Cyre, because we hadn't seen Cyre since the night before, and he's our guy. So I think me and Dark went on like an exhibition. What's the word?
Expedition.
Expedition to find Cyre, but we ended up in like with these two guys that were at the dining hall, and they were like, you kind of have to leave with us. We're gonna go with you, by the way, because we don't trust you.
And so,
so
it was me and
Gav.
Yeah, me and Gav went to find Cyre, and you and Atrio went to find the carriage.
yeah.
Yeah.
And in the carriage, we noticed that the AirPods case was missing. And the guy was being really pushy, kind of with both of us. Like the carriage is just like, I don't know why you needed to come like see this or whatever. I don't know. He was being low-key, I don't know, weird. And then we ended up back in the dining hall. I don't know. I'm lost. Someone else take over.
I think, and then I picked up Cyre and ran, and then we killed a woman.
We climbed out the window, and at some point, and we took our bags and we hid them in the. We put them by the carriage so we could ditch as soon as we wanted, and then they started to give us the stew, and Lily was super drugged up, and like turned cult, and they all had green in their eyes, and they were all being like, eat the stew, it's delicious. You need to eat the food before you go. Like, you're feeling super wary, eat the stew. Please eat the stew. And then I ended up eating the stew. Not because I didn't have a choice. I was held against my will. But then the stew was actually really delicious. So like, it was really good. So I ended up trying to give other people it as well. But overall, I we left after we killed her.
As for Gavin, he started the morning by hallucinating mac and cheese.
Oh, I
Then-
did that as well.
Gus cast a spell on Gavin so he could hallucinate his beloved mac and cheese, Kraft mac and cheese. And then I made yet another out-of-pocket joke on accident. And then Gav cried about Cyre not being anywhere in sight. He's doing fine. Went to find Cyre, was very upset that his eyes were green. Went back to the dining hall, had a mental breakdown about turnips being bad. Then he killed a human woman, and that's basically what he did.
Yeah.
Gav had like a really good day. A great
Yeah.
day.
Good, perfect day.
Incredible day. Yeah.
Gavin is fine.
Gavin is coping.
He's coping.
He's coping. Dude, Dimension 20 just dropped merch that's like a hoodie with a metal font being like roll for panic attack, and I wanted to send it to this campaign so badly.
Oh,
I was like, no way, it's perfect.
that's lit. I can't believe they plagiarized our campaign. We should sue them and demand that they give us free hoodies. I mean, what?
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Exactly.
Just send D20 our YouTube link. Hey team.
Hey guys,
Check this out.
Gimme.
you wanna slide us some? Just like clip every time someone's had a panic attack in the campaign. Too often.
Too often. Don't know if Gavin's whole thing counts as a panic attack, just more
Yeah.
a general mental breakdown.
It's just a no good, very bad day.
Turnips. Bad.
Gavin, bad. Gavin's no good, very bad day.
Yeah. I just think about when Gavin tried to explain why turnip bad in I'm echoing through something in Smash terms, even though neither Soot nor Angus actually play Smash. It was just two people attempting.
Yeah, no, the turnip was because of the
Yeah.
trying to explain it through Smash.
Turnip
you
bad.
can't eat the stew because it's like the turnip. The turnip is bad.
Bad. The turnip projectile bad, right?
You are like turnip.
You are like turnip.
Oh my god.
And then the general theme of the campaign is we travel somewhere. Gus tries to explain a real world concept for like at least 30 minutes.
Hey.
And then we do backflips. And then we're in a new place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're basically trying to go to the big boy town so that we can find out why we're here, because there's someone else who might have done that a while ago, and we're trying to just get information and also not be here. But like, we're having a good time with our backflips.
We're meeting like 3 people
hot
who I can write down their names because Luke was nice and put his name down, and I can't find the other guy's name. It was... I don't know how to pronounce this.
Violent.
How do I pronounce this?
Do you have a mic that's like disconnected or something? Because your audio quality has somehow just gotten like worse.
Me? It's because for some reason my mic... What?
Technical difficulties. Mark that off on your bingo sheet.
Is this better?
Yeah, that is better.
Yes.
Don't talk about
Yeah.
the bingo
Okay,
sheet
there we go.
yet.
And what
Oh my god, the bingo sheet.
3 options, yeah.
What were you asking?
How do I pronounce the name?
Which name?
Yeah, it's the fourth name that Livy gave the lady from the shop, the bookshop gave us. 'Cause there was a
Strim?
list of 4 of them. 3 of them had something like were actually people, and then the fourth she pointed out, and then this one was just kind of there, and she didn't point to it because there was the thing in the corner. It's so Strym.
Yeah, it's just Strim. It's just pronounced exactly how you would expect, but just bad.
I didn't have any explanations of
Just
how
like
you
turnip.
pronounce it.
Grim, man.
Bad like turnip.
Strim, huh?
Strim.
Sounds almost like
So
stream.
And what are we? Streamer.
Holy shit! I figured
No,
it
my
out,
plot
guys.
twist! You figured it out.
Campaign over.
Campaign's
Done.
done. Yeah, it's
We're gonna
over.
find this personification of a stream, and they're gonna like tell us why streaming is bad for you or whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole session on the lectures of like parasocialism and like.
It's actually just an intervention.
We were put into a simulator by all of our loved ones because they were scared for our well-being.
I want one of these days, Luke, for you to turn on your camera and you are just like sitting cross-legged in a stream somewhere.
That's the dream. That's so funny.
No, that's the stream.
We do the IRL session next to. Luke, is there any rivers next to your house or near it?
There's like an estuary,
No, the
not an
lake?
estuary. There's like kind of a stream, but it's like a man-made one.
We can go to that lake, Lucas.
We can go to that lake, dude. Imagine the Wi-Fi connection would be so bad. Oh, to be fair, IRL is
Brilliant.
recorded, not live.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Could
hear the
go
bubbling
hard.
brook in the background.
Could go hard. Anyway.
I will get into a stream fully clothed for the bit.
So would
hope
I.
you know.
I'll make it
I
the
would not.
thumbnail.
I'd put it-
I'll make it the thumbnail, and the title will be like streaming IRL.
Not clickbait. Gone wrong.
So tried to do a fucking backflip.
It's like a badly photoshopped
Honestly,
image.
Yeah, in a pond.
We make a giant
3
water deck
3
again,
a.m.
guys.
Anyway.
Time for water.
Anyway.
Anyway. Yeah. You all are in the carriage with Cyre, who is back to normal now. He's back to normal. He's
Sobered
chill.
up.
He and you guys are in the carriage on the final route of your journey. Well, you know, what should be the final leg of your journey. That's real as hell. Yeah. I don't want to throw you into forced small talk discussion this quick, so I won't do that. We'll just time skip, basically.
I was gonna ask Cyre if he knew anything about the magic, but like.
You could do that. What about the magic? What magic?
Like from the cult place, like if first of all, if he feels alright, or if he feels like any side effects from it, and then also like if he, I guess because he said he'd been visiting that place, so if he knew like if it was happening and if it had happened to him before, and like kind of what the vibe was of it.
Yeah, well, let's just say I wouldn't be going back to that place if I knew that they were somehow magically not poisoning, but like magically making a sort of hive mind thing with the stew, right? It's a new development, let's just say that. I don't... And he sort of like shakes himself off a little bit and like flicks his hands out. And then grabs the reins of this horse again, because I totally remembered he was driving a horse. You know, like, I don't feel any sort of after effects or anything, which is nice. But I didn't eat that much of the stew, I guess, you know, obviously not as much as the other people there have obviously had.
Gus pipes in and is like, that'd be fucking scary too. Like, what if they actually don't know that they're in a cult anymore? Like, what if it was one person tried to drug them all, and then now they're just gonna stay like what if it was out of their control how long they were in the cult for, and they didn't even plan to do it, and it just happened to them?
I mean, I don't necessarily think it was a cult per se. Like, you know, I've known Mavis for years, and she'd never do that. Like, I feel like it was some sort of outside magical sort of thing that happened. But
'Cause,
So
like,
now
it was
she's
all...
dead, but it wasn't even her fault.
Yeah, out of character question, is she the one that Yav killed? Just okay, just checking. Right, okay, checks out.
She could hive my mind.
No, it's too early. Too early for this. Put that
No,
away.
Half an hour.
It's funny because she's dead.
Oh.
But yeah, you know. Is your mate alright? And he's gonna sort of glance at Gav. Like
Is he
vaguely
still mumbling,
concerned.
turn it bad?
The one with food poisoning or the one with...
I mean, the one with food poisoning, she's just like that. I mean, the one who seems to be grappling with internal struggles right now a little bit. Because, you know, the food poisoning we can sort of fix. Internal struggles is, you know, a bit more complex.
Like, kind of, like, Gav's back and be like, "You alright, mate?" That's not an accent.
Thankfully, because this is all a dream and none of this is real, none of this has any consequences, and I am fine. He says in a very convincing tone of voice.
He just, like, starts, like, kind of gently massaging his shoulder.
Gus is gonna try and rifle for his own personal fidget clicker toy and just give it to Gav. Even though Gav has their own, just gives it to Gav and be like, here buddy, like, just play with us for a while, like, just chill out, we're
Gav's
fine.
now- He's now forming a collection of these things that people just keep giving him. He's just gonna hold it and stare at it quietly.
The only helpful thing that is very much not helpful in this moment is Doc's apparently infinite can of Red Bull.
That's canon.
If you offer Gav some Red Bull, I'm literally gonna push it away.
This man does not need Red Bull right now.
Probably not the best idea.
It's like,
But then if you offer it and push it, I'll take a can. Like if you like try to give it to him, I'm just like I'm taking it for myself.
One.
Yeah.
I just like the fact
Gus has never had a Red Bull in his life and just starts starts to just experience caffeine for the first time, I reckon.
What was that, Twig?
No, it's just an infinite supply of Red Bull.
Yeah, it's canon.
Exactly.
I think I made it canon like session 2 and we're just running with it.
I would imagine just one can, but now it seems to be like just a 4-pack that just keeps.
I was imagining you put him pulling a can out of his pocket, and it just happens to every time it's just a different flavor or something. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna screw me in some final battle sometime. But for now, it's funny.
Doc starts throwing cans at the final boss.
1d4 bludgeoning per can.
What if you shake it and then crack it open to launch it?
Yeah, wait, hang on. You're
I
onto
create
something
magic
there.
myself for myself.
You're onto something there. That could kind of work.
You know, we gotta keep this in mind for later.
Yeah.
Look, just forget all of this.
And
You
then
didn't hear any of this.
away from it.
Yeah, and then it's all building up to something. Anyway, Gav's just gonna kind of sit there. He's like, yeah, you know, how long is this carriage left?
Oh, not that long. We should be there, honestly, just after midday. The sun is, you can tell it's, to use the world's fucked up time system, you can tell it's, 2 from midday. You don't have that much, you've got a bit of time left, but not super long. Yeah.
Ooh, great. That's good.
I reckon that Gus is also just gonna check Lily's pulse just out of force of habit, just to make sure that she's still conscious.
Can you roll me a? I'm gonna make that a survival check. No, I'm not. I'm gonna make it a medicine check. I don't know. I forgot medicine checks existed. Can you make me a medicine check?
Yeah.
I might regret this if CK rolls really badly.
That's a 19.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she's alive.
Okay.
She's hanging in there. She's basically totally fine, just feeling kind of bad and just not talking right now.
Real.
Just taking a bit of a nap.
Yeah, just taking a bit of a nap.
And then also after checking Lily's pulse, is also gonna check Atria's pulse without really thinking it through, just like going through the motions, and so just puts like grabs Itchy's wrist and puts their fingers like this.
Can you roll me
What do you
another
want?
medicine check?
What do you mean going through the motions? What situations has he been in? What motions are you
an
going
8.
through?
An 8?
Atreus fucking dead.
Atreus seems a little worse for wear, but still kind of living. Like somehow she seemed like somehow they seem worse for wear than Lily to you. You know, their pulse is slightly more sluggish.
Guess
Do you
Guess
want
it's just
Pyro?
gonna start to like grip their hand and be like almost like a stay alive thing, just like out of like anxiety.
Gus, what are you doing?
It's just that your pulse is a bit low. I'm just gonna hold you, okay?
What do you mean my pulse is low?
Maybe it might be my senses. It just seems like you seem slightly unconscious right now, so I just want to like make sure you stay.
Unconscious?
Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. And Gus lets go and just like starts to like hold his own hands instead.
As this is going on, the carriage is going to sort of come to a halt as a... Oh my god, I wonder what's about to happen. As a... this is also getting the race reveal. As a... Crazy sentence out of context. Fucked up sentence out of context.
No one's gonna go nuts like what, Lucas?
Race reveal. No!
No, man! As a... actually, can each of you give me a history roll? A history check.
How do we know?
To see who would recognize him.
I'll do an ancestry.com. Yeah.
17.
Okay.
Oh, I need to wait for
It would
mine.
so help if I had my character sheet open.
Guys, come on. I lovingly made you these character sheets. You didn't even open them for me.
I literally forget that they exist.
Like-
So I may be stupid.
Yeah, no, that's so real, actually. Considering I think there was a single session where I didn't make you roll at all. So...
That's true. Okay, that's a total of 17.
Sick.
Oh,
I got
winning!
That is an 11.
Cool. What did you get? Sorry, Carter, you cut out.
15.
Cool. Gav and Gus are gonna somehow recognize the figure walking onto the path. Let's be for real, he's a gnome. He is a... I'm so sorry, it just made the most sense. Hair with the grey beard, and pause. We're gonna flash back real fast because, you know,
Someone's gonna be
this
far
character
out.
deserves the same intro you all got.
Yeah.
And we're gonna flash back real
Enjoy it,
fast
man.
to the real world. I know I wrote this down and then I left the doc that I'd written it down in. To the middle of September on the Norwegian sort of shore. How does Toby compose himself during his... How does he run his streams? Like, is he just walking silently, or is he chatting, or what's he doing?
Toby is walking along the Norwegian coastline. Beautiful views. It's autumn, so you have like the beautiful cascading orange leaves on the ground. So he's just got one of those like short stick cameras that then has a gimbal on the front. And also he has some of his mates and editors who he's got with him on the track wearing those like 3D things that like so you get like a huge like view of the place. And he's just talking to his chat. He's got the chat open on his phone, but he's filming from his camera as he just kind of walks along and making sure that he doesn't slip up the rocks.
Hell yeah. Sweet. separated from the body. Like, God, I really should have rewatched my VOD of session 1 to see how I described it.
I want a unique one.
Huh?
I'm happy with the unique one.
Okay, fuck it. And as he's sort of feeling this feeling wash over him, his vision is gonna sort of start to blur, and he's gonna, I didn't factor the highlight to this transformation, and his vision is sort of kind of jump between his normal view and slightly lower. How would he react to sort of feeling this sort of like, sort of out of body, like, weird feeling, like...
Toby is a very active guy, but is very aware of his body and things, and especially because he's planning on wrapping up anyway because it's starting to get dark. He wants to be aware if he's got if he's got a heat stroke, because he's kind of done that before when he's on walks. So he immediately goes, Hans, I think we should stop here. He's a little bit tired. It's been a long, tough day. Chat, thank you for, jeez, it's actually really tiring. I've just been walking around far too much. Thank you, chat, for joining the stream. I feel so not right now. He's really just all of a sudden, he's like dazed. And so he's just kind of like looking around him to just like, because he doesn't know. he's worried. He's obviously not sure what's happening, but he's like, oh, it's actually, I thought that was going fine, and I suppose maybe I have a headache, or is there some kind of, I truly have, he's really just, he's kind of having a moment.
Yeah, no, it really just, like, takes him off guard. And right before he can end stream, the world is gonna go black. And it's just gonna basically cut. Until, like, to him, it feels like it's 3 seconds later. And he's just gonna sort of wake up in just basically a plain clearing. Like, it could be it could be just a different part of nature that some of your crew has dragged him to. But as he sort of looks down at his hands and at his feet, he can tell he's not in his body. He's 3'1". He is short. He's still in the same clothes. He still has all the kit that he had before, but he's in a totally different body, and he's in just a completely different part of nature, basically. And as he looks around himself, this sort of pinkish mist is gonna sort of start to dissipate and then fade away. Howard?
Hans?
No one responds. No response from anything.
Do I have my... He checks for, like, his phone.
You have everything that he would have had when he, like, was on stream and faced out, basically.
Don't cough. He goes on his phone.
Do we have the camera and gimbal?
Yeah.
He goes on his phone and tries to look like the location.
There is no service. The time shows the exact time that it was when he would have last checked it, but there's no service. No nothing.
Toby's phone has 3 apps. it has like other than the ones that you need. It has the weather forecast app, Twitch, and Duolingo. And so now that one of them is just his phone. What is the environment? Where am I right now?
The environment is he's just in a clearing in what looks like a very normal wooded area. The clearing, it's got sort of like just trees all around it, and there's like a path that seems to lead, if you look further that way, it leads to like what looks like carriage tracks. But it's just a very normal, love using that word in this campaign, it's a very normal like wooded area, as you would see in maybe like the Canadian wilderness or something.
There is no reason for this. Okay. Obviously the stream's off. No, like there's nothing. Can I see if there's like any like chat logs of like if there's any like residual things on my phone from the Twitch app or anything?
There's no, like, nothing that you would need to access the internet is on there, but anything else is. Like, you won't be getting, like, live chat updates, but, like, the phone is still sort of loaded the last little bit of chat that he would have been looking at. If that
Very
makes
small.
sense.
Very small.
And-
Smaller than before.
and
Much
as
smaller than before.
And as he's sort of looking around, he is gonna hear in the distance the sound of, like, horse hoofs and sort of carriage wheels turning on that path. But he can do whatever he wants with that.
Yeah, he goes, Eureka! And then he starts jogging, but like the dad jog.
Yeah.
And he still has a backpack,
Yeah.
and he was already like this, and he's walking around being like, shit, it's beautiful. But now of course that there's no, you know, everything's off. He's still like walking like this. He's put his drinking stick into like the side bit of the backpack, like one of those like pockets for like a drink bottle,
Mhm.
and he's just walking around and goes, beautiful, very beautiful around here. I'm not sure. Does not look like Kirchenweg, but doesn't exactly look like Bremenstahl either. He's just walking to the carriage. He's
Yeah.
walking away.
Oh yeah. He's gonna stumble onto the road, and the carriage is gonna stop in front of him. And do each of you sort of want to describe what you look like in this new D&D world?
Yeah. Who's starting? Is it
You.
me?
You talk first.
You talk first.
Right, so Gavin, who is currently sitting like the image I helpfully provided earlier, with the set in his hands, but he's wearing. I don't know if this guy would know what an hoodie is, but you, the person, knows what an hoodie is.
An Udi.
Oh God, no.
An Udi.
Yeah, and he's, very, very fluffy, very chunky hoodie, wrapped around himself. He's wearing pajama pants. Mostly normal, except for the fact he is slightly translucent and also green. So, that's pretty not normal, I'd say. He's average height, just got some short brown hair, just your average white man with the same goddamn fucking haircut, except for the fact he is now a green man and slightly translucent.
Nice.
CK, that means you go next.
Okay, fine. Gus is like, he's kind of like, got this like bluey toned skin, so like quite pale, but it's like blue toned. He's got like darkish kind of brown hair that in this state has like blue frosted like kind of edges to the hair. He's just wearing like your classic baggy like t-shirt, jeans, some chains and stuff on his jeans. His t-shirt says I roll two things. And just like a pair of Converse. He's covered in tattoos. He's got like lots of facial piercings and like padlocks in his ears. But he's like in this state he's kind of he just seems quite electric and like airy. He's like his skin is like blue and frosty, and he kind of just seems like he like could float away slightly. That's Gus.
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
Doc is... He's 5'6" normally, and he's slightly taller here, so he's like 5'7" or something here. He's quite buff. He usually is in like real life, but he's like a little bit more so as a tiefling. He's got like a light purple like tone to his skin, and he's got like ram horns coming. Don't know how, but he's like wearing a hat. I'm assuming they sort of like his cap's on backwards, and he's got like ram horns sort of coming out the top of his head. He's got short black kind of wavy hair. I don't know really. He's just like sort of wearing like just straight cut jeans, and team polo, like a Red Bull team polo. He's got like a jersey tied around his waist.
Hail.
Sick. And then Atria?
I'm a furry.
You have to give us more
Not
information
full
than
furry.
that. Half furry
I
on your
don't
mum's
think
side. Come on.
Massive orange flowy skirt.
Yeah, and then like short, like a just white collared shirt. Kind of like a shorter sleeve, like cardigan. I don't know. Lots of jewelry, few tattoos, headphones and a camera. Like blue hair at the front and then brown at the back. Kind of like a wolf cut, I guess. But the only kind of like weird thing is they have antlers and hooves. So
Yeah.
that's a thing.
And leading them all in front is just... Honestly, the most normal looking of them all is just an elven guy dressed in all black with also like a black sort of long-ish hair. CK and Gavin, who rolled the best on your history checks, you guys would slightly recognize Toby. Maybe from just sort of glancing at his content or from seeing him on the YouTube homepage as like a recommendation at like 4 a.m. when you're struggling to sleep. How would you guys react to seeing what sort of seems to be another streamer, another one of you guys sort of just appearing?
So from our first look, like, we get the vibe that that this is the same.
Yeah,
like,
he's also got
it's not just...
He's also got a GoPro and like human and like real world looking things.
Gus is immediately gonna like pull out. Well, actually, like say.
I wish
Oh my
you
God,
could see
wow.
the
No. My phone, sorry. Gus is gonna be like, like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Let me read this. My phone's glitching out. Great timing. But Gus is gonna grab out his phone instinctually and be like, sorry, hi, I'm Gus. Do you know what this is?
Of course. Why?
Cool. Cool. Where are you right now?
I am in Norway. They pronounce it Norgay, which is very funny. But it is just Norway. Not Norway. Thick accent.
Cool. Do you know, like, what you're just doing? Like, 10 minutes ago, weird question. What have you just been doing right now?
I'll tell you what's craziest thing. I was walking, and I was doing a hike along Sverigard, and there was a small blip, and I must have passed out. And my two useless editors, Hans and Clark, they're gone. They must have pulled some kind of the prank, and now I appears to be alone.
Cool. He's just gonna like call out to the rest of them and be like, "Yo, does someone want and he just runs back and is like, I think he's one of us."
Can Gav like lean over the carriage to look at him and be like, "Hey, are you a Twitch streamer by any chance?"
I am. I was worried before when I said editors that I might have been confusing. They are my editors, but they also help me with making the streams.
And just
Do you know me from somewhere?
I mean, I feel like I've seen you before.
You've
But
got a very familiar face.
just to like double check, just to make sure you aren't usually
I am bold.
that.
I am bold. I'm very bold.
I believe you. What I meant was, I believe you. Sorry. I mean, what I meant is, usually this short?
I don't know what you mean. I've never seen someone as tall as you. I'm about 2
Gus?
meters tall.
Gus is gonna pull out his phone and take a photo of him and like show him the photo.
That is very rude. I guess. Again, they have taller people here and no gay, but no gay. See. But you are not Norwegian. You are Irish or Scottish.
And blue.
I am
And also
Scottish.
blue.
Kansas
And also
anymore,
blue.
Say again.
mate. You ain't in fucking Kansas anymore, mate.
Kansas.
Um,
Where is that?
Gus is gonna say, do you wanna sit down? How about you just sit down and let's just have a chat? This might hit you like a ton of bricks.
Don. Hey, yo, is the good say.
Ew. Nah, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm Gus.
Are we in the
What
carriage?
is your
or-
name?
okay.
Well,
Would
like,
Toby have climbed into
out-
the carriage? Like,
I kind of thought that you were right next to the carriage and like I'd hopped out of the carriage because Gav was still like in it, right?
Gav's just like leaning over the edge.
The Docs was like gonna do like the stack thing.
How crowded is the carriage again? Like how like
it's pretty
How-
fine.
how-
Like, all 5 of you were sort of, like, fitting in it comfortably. Like, there was definitely
Like-
more space.
would it be overwhelming for him to like for Tony to like Toby to be in the space with us? Like
No,
would it be so I'm gonna say, do you want to just hop up into the carriage with us and we can just like
Sure, but I must say, look out, because I've woken up and I seem to be quite malnourished. My hands are much skinnier than I used to be. They used to call me the sausage fingers. And you, so I may have had some kind of disease. My hands are quite blue, perhaps pneumonia. I am happy to come into the carriage of some sort. This is very old. Usually we have the Toyota.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, you might look. You probably don't know who I am, but like I do assure you that I'm not usually green and also see-through. This is not. I'm usually just some guy. I'm not usually green and see-through and kind
Sure.
of floating.
I imagine it's some kind of job. Is there a Ren fair round? Is there a cosplay?
You know, that's what I've been telling myself.
You don't
But
have to be blue. I'm not putting onto you to be blue, but I do not remember rubbing dirt over my hands and face.
Can Gav sort of like grab him by the arm and then take his other hand and just kind of attempt to phase it through?
100%, yeah, no.
Do I need to roll for that, or
No, that's
can
just
he do it?
that's a skill you have, yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I get to resist. This is what you're saying.
That's only for position.
Yeah, he's not possessing you. He's just kind of like, hey man, I
Okay,
can't
right.
usually do this.
Still, I'm like, this is a weird way to shake hands. What?
Right, sorry, you're right. My name's Gavin.
Hello, Gavin.
Hello, I'm not usually a ghost. This is I'm just gonna look.
Der Pentergeist.
Yeah. I'm not usually. Do we have a mirror on this carriage?
You have-
Cyre, do we
you
have
have-
a mirror?
You have your cell phones.
Oh yeah, shit. Can Gavin pull out his phone and just kind of bring up the camera and just kind of like slide it over to him?
Listen, I appreciate all of this fanfare, but what is the closest way to the city or town with Wi-Fi router?
Gus is gonna interrupt by saying, have you heard of Dungeons and Dragons?
Listen, I love your passion for this stuff, but I really
He's gonna say it again. He's gonna say, have you heard of Dungeons and Dragons, mate?
sure, but I do not want to play right now. Right now, I really get to go to the town.
Well, too bad. Listen to me.
Announcing it
We are
wrong.
in.
Town or city with the Wi-Fi.
We are trying to get to the town. There is no Wi-Fi here, man. We are in a fucking fantasy world. Just
Yeah.
straight out says it.
You know what the word isekai means. Isekai. You heard of that before?
No, and also I don't think that's a nice thing to say about the beautiful country of Norway to call it a fantasy world. I think it's a lovely place.
This
I'm
is
sure
not
it is.
Norway. This is not
Archaic.
Norway.
Archaic compared to like Munich or Berlin. A fantasy world seems rude.
Not Norway anymore, man.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Okay.
He was in Canada.
I'm from fucking Edinburgh.
Country I'm
Cool.
from isn't real, man. Gotta be honest.
Are you tourists? You've had
No.
hallucinogenic drugs.
Not by choice. Not by choice, man. For things I really hate Norway.
You are refugees, and you came to Norway. What a good decision. They've good healthcare here.
Okay,
Sorry,
let
what's
me...
your name? What's your name?
My name is Tobias. Again, I need some kind of heat or medicine.
I'm gonna give him pull out some sort of random sausage that we have from the markets that we still have food for, right?
Yeah.
We haven't eaten all that. I'm just gonna pull out some piece of sausage and just
I'm
give it.
crazy. He takes it and he just starts just chowing down.
Hell yeah.
Very big, Kransky.
You're better. Not me.
Spicy.
Yeah. So... Look, I mean, look, you're a Twitch streamer, right? I'm also one of those, right? And I was streaming, right? And then I started feeling, really kind of weird, which is, usually normal for me, but then it just kind of kept getting worse. And then suddenly I blacked out and woke up here, and I'm, 99% sure that this isn't Norway.
And then I'm gonna say I wasn't the same. I'm also a streamer. I was on stream in my house with my family, and it cut out. I started to feel weird, and then I woke up here with them, and this was about a week ago. It happened to all of us. This is not our hometown. We didn't come here on purpose, and I don't think you did either. What do you remember before you were here? Do you remember getting on a plane and flying or driving to a different place than where you last were? No, you blacked out and you woke up here. Has that ever happened to you before?
About 4 weeks ago, I went on a hike in Cairo. It was a beautiful walk, but the heat was so intense that, similar to just before, I had a heat stroke, but it completely disabled me, and I woke up a few hours later. At that time, though, I woke up with ice blocks on my head, and loving friends beside me.
Exactly.
No,
So it was Hans, right? You said is your editor, and who else?
I have two editors. Well, I technically have four, but only two that were on the track with me as workers. Paid equally.
So when you were in Cairo, you said?
I was in Cairo, yes.
When you were in Cairo 4 weeks ago and you passed out because of a heat stroke sort of thing, and you woke up being cared for, right? Why wouldn't they do that again? Why would this time maybe you pass out, maybe you faint, maybe you weren't malnourished, and instead they decide to dump you in a random passageway in a random forest that I kid you not is not Norway. I think that's a bit fucked up of them if this is potentially real.
It could be the fucked up, but I also believe that in Cairo the heat got to me. It was in July, which in Cairo is a lot. But in autumn, in the Norway, it is cold. It's frightfully cold. Like the Tannenbaum of the Black Forest. So I think it would not have been the heat. You are right. It could have been a rock or a stick that fell upon my head, or perhaps there were hoodlums around. In which case, my lovely editors could have been in grave danger.
My question is, why is there no one here with you now? If you passed out, that would be really weird of them to just leave you in this random place where we are, and no one's here for you, mate. I don't know how to explain this to you. I'm sorry, but you just have to listen to us. Please, please try and take what I'm saying seriously.
Oh
I
my
don't quite understand what you are saying.
Okay,
First off,
so back to
second off, I don't understand quite what you're saying because it is nonsense. It doesn't make sense in the brain.
back to my think of, let me just ask you
both,
again.
brother.
Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons ever in your life?
Have you ever seen Jumanji?
Oh, yes, Yumanji, yes,
You know how in Jumanji they get transported to the game world?
yes, fantastic movie. Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
This is what's happening.
That's the video game version, mate. I wouldn't have you slandering the original.
Shut the fuck up.
With the talented Robin Williams.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, exactly that. So we were all playing
You
games.
are
We were all
brilliant.
stream, not playing games, but we were all on stream, all of us. And then we started feeling a little weird. We started feeling a little like zooming in and out of perspective, and then we woke up here, which is exactly what happened in fucking Jumanji. We are in Jumanji, but instead of being like in a board game or a video game, we're in whatever the
Fucking fancy one. Have you ever read Lord of the Rings? Or watched those movies?
You're confusing the poor man.
But
Sorry, I just don't know how to explain it to him because we all had it at the same time.
the
He
beautiful
is trying.
features in the books, I think, are really
Name is
underrated.
Jumanji.
Fine.
Jumanji with Karen Gillan and Jack Black. Now,
Sure.
he's a great actor.
He is. I perfectly
You're
agree.
Jack Black. You're the Jack Black right now.
You are Jack Black.
That's very rude. I've been working out a lot recently, and
Yeah, and I bet you look fucking great. But like,
now I seem
You're
to be.
also a fucking gnome, mate.
you're also 3 feet tall.
I do not appreciate any of these words. He steps out of the carriage and continues walking down the way the carriage is going.
Mate, look at you. And can we like? Do you have turn to Gus? It's like you've got the photo, right?
The what photo?
You literally just. I watched you take a photo of him.
Oh, you want me to show it to him again?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my phone and you can run after him because I don't think that he's gonna listen to me. I came across quite harsh, I think, actually. Maybe I'm just gonna sit down and Gus like sits down and pulls out a sausage and starts eating it himself. Just like realizes he just like started yelling at this random man.
I like jump out of the carriage, and, like sort of run, like and like kind of cut him off. And it's like, look, this is you. I understand you're like what you said. You're like 6 feet tall in real life and such.
It was the stride. I feel so tired now. I have to walk like more
Oh.
steps to go to
We're heading. We're heading to the main city. Do you want to come with or not?
main city, Oslo.
Sure.
I love it so
yeah.
much.
Yeah, I will come with.
Go. We're getting in the carriage.
This guy's back in the carriage.
Gus is gonna say to Cyre, like, so hey man, I think there's another one of us. Also, maybe not. I don't really know. He's kind of being a bit like, not listening. But do you think, like, he could come with us, and like just pretend like he's been here all along or whatever?
I mean, yeah, we've got space. Like, you book for the journey, not for the amount of people you add, right? Like, you know,
Okay, thank you.
whoever you can fit in the carriage, they can come as long as they're not gonna, you know, make a mess or whatever.
It seems like he might have had the same thing as us, but it's just happened to him later. I don't know necessarily how to explain it to him.
Interesting. And he's
He also
also
doesn't.
he's also one of
Yeah.
these like a streamer. Like, he's also
Yeah.
one of your live
But he
people.
seems to stream walking around like in nature. So he still thinks he's doing that. He thinks that he's in Norway, which is a country on Earth.
I thought
don't-
you said streaming was like a internet thing with like
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
Like, how could he if he's
So essentially, you know how we talked about you can take videos of yourself and upload those videos?
yeah.
Well, you know how we're outside right now. Imagine if we just had a camera and we were recording everything and we'd show it to people later, like, oh, this is the trip I went on, right?
It is
Yeah.
not later. It is like a simultaneous. I'm on
Yeah, yeah.
video with
We-
beautiful
we-
views. Hello,
So
my
are you
name
back in the carriage now? I say to Toby, I'm like, it took us so long for him to understand live streaming. He just did not get it. But he's got it now, so like he gets it, so we can explain things to him. It's really helpful.
What kind you game? You're a gaming streamer.
Me?
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I guess. Yeah.
I he's gonna hate this. I play Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
I basically I do live action role play, so I set up the camera and we play games for a few hours. Yeah.
You sit around a lot.
I actually I sit around during the day, but I have a quite active career and lifestyle. And I frequently go out for hikes, actually.
If you sit around too much, it can increase your chances of dying by up to 20 to 25%. And if you sit around a lot and then stand up too quickly, the blood, basically your body's circulatory system, it needs to pump, but it gets used to the way it should pump your blood in certain aspects. So just sitting down, it does not need to pump. But when you're up, it's pump time. And if you switch between too quickly, your body can get confused and will stop the. You can black out. Sometimes you can.
That's actually why I don't. Part of the reason I don't drink alcohol as well is because the alcohol affects my blood pressure and it makes me get weary when I'm standing up. And I also have low blood pressure and take iron supplements, so I understand it completely. Do you have any recommendations actually about how I can regulate my blood pressure when I'm standing up? From time you say, like how can I be more
lunges.
lunges like before I stand up, like while I'm sitting down, or like after I get up?
I just thought of a funny joke. Lunges and dragons, right? If you are sitting down already and you need to stand up, just simply slow. I mean, I know you've heard all these things, but just slowly take your time. Often you can think that you're faster than you are, or you put your hands on the surface you're going to be up to next. So if you have your desk in front of you, you're sitting down, pushing away, slowly going up with your hands on the desk, and kind of supporting yourself as you get up. But iron supplements, that's very right. Stopping drinking, that's very good as well. I don't drink very often. When I do, of course, I drink a lot of beer. But
My favorite. When I did drink as well. Specifically, I had this really delicious Norwegian beer. From the local pub down there. They used to they brought it in on a shipment for like a craft festival or whatever. Delicious. So I understand that that's what you would go for.
Of course.
The only craft I know is craft mac and cheese, unfortunately.
The only craft I know. Why am I going German?
No, kind of now you know how it feels.
It's possible to not go German or not.
My chat, I think we have a new contender for Gus Explains. Someone's good at explaining things.
Doc is just gonna... Oh, there you go. Sorry, cut you off.
I had nothing else to say.
I was gonna say, it's like, Doc is like listening to Toby like explaining all of this shit, and he's just like suddenly going there. It's like, when the fuck did my trainer become a diet? Like, when did my trainer become a German? He is German. When did my trainer become a live streamer and is now sitting in this carriage? I thought I was gonna get a break from his nonsense.
No, there's no escape. You go?
No, you go. You go.
Okay. Gavin's just kind of sitting there nodding along. So it's like, on one hand, he's like, man, why can't this guy, like, understand that he's not in Kansas anymore? But on the other hand, he's like, yeah, man, I'm right there with you. This shit isn't real. This isn't happening. I probably just have heat stroke, man. He's fine.
Like down, like whatever can of Red Bull he's going and put it.
Sorry, I didn't realize that Gus had fun. It's so fun.
He doesn't. I don't think he does.
Just like
canonically, that's just funny.
Oh. That's really fun. Because it's saying like, just stand up slower.
Stand up slower, man.
I love how Gus is like, in that moment, he was like, wait, advice? Just loves advice. Just was like, yeah, let's have a conversation about this. Then Gus is gonna snap back to reality and be like, wait, so you understand now that you're not in Norway? Have you got that? Or do you still think of it? I don't know how else to try and explain this to you because I understand it's completely. I'm sorry. Also, apologies. I need to start again. I'm really sorry for being abrupt. I just know that this was stressful for me to get, and I thought maybe if I explained it quickly and got it over with, you'd like find it easier to take in. But also, like, we all had like 5 panic attacks when we first got here, so like, I don't blame you for not believing me, but I'm just trying to make it easier for you to understand where we are right now because it's a mind fuck. But I apologize for like yelling at you about Dungeons and Dragons because that just made me come across like a nerd and kind of pretentious. So I'm really sorry.
It is fine. I will tell you where I am at. Um, I, I understand your concern, and you're being a really big help to me right now. You are confused about how I perceive reality, which is, to be honest, unbelievably interesting. That's fine. I will tell you because you deserve to know, because you are very nice. We've had a good conversation. Yes, I believe we are in Norway right now. Although actually you do raise a good point of view. I feel tired, and I feel very malnourished because I look very malnourished. And you are much taller than the other people that I've seen before, so perhaps I'm crawling when I'm not aware. I could be deluded or delusional, even worse. To me, I think I am still in Norway because I think there's frankly, Sweden, that hellhole. I do not think I'm there. Perhaps Denmark. I've heard that there are very tall people in Denmark. But again, I am 2 meters tall, and you appear to be 1.8 to 1.7 times bigger than me. These stats are scary to me and not fun. I just feel I came into this carriage. You said Dungeons and Dragons. I said I do not have time. And then you said you must have time. I must talk to you about it. Your lovely friend here. Sorry, what is your name? You were talking to me about talking to dog. You were talking to me about the Jumanji.
I'm Dahi, but just call me Doc.
Dahi. I will call you Doc. I will call you Doc. I appreciate the conjunction. It is to me. I found it a distraction. That is why I left the carriage.
Just so you're aware, keep talking about this height thing, right? Hold your phone in your hands. Can you just hold your phone in your hands? Does your phone seem a bit bigger than usual? Just your normal average size. Doc, can you give him a can of Red Bull, please?
No, I don't drink energy drinks. Sorry.
Just hold it in your hand. You don't have to drink it. Just hold the can.
Is this the 330 milliliter or the? Oh, okay. This was like a liter. They do not sell liters.
It's actually 473 milliliters.
You read it on the can. It says 473. So like, just so you really understand, I know it's fucky as well, but your physical form has changed. So you are small. We are not taller. I mean, I'm a slightly different size than when I was back in Edinburgh, but like, I'm not that, like, I am blue. Can you see how I'm blue? I'm not usually blue. Doc over here, like,
Blur.
has horns, and I'm actually gonna grab your horn and then like realize that's really inappropriate and like jump my hand away and be like, sorry. But horns, purple. I'm like pointing to Atria's like legs, and I'm like, birdie, also horns, like antlers, shit. This is not our normal physical form, and it is not yours either. You are not still 2 meters tall. You are short as fuck.
And Gav just like grab his hand again and just very slowly, very pointedly phase his hand back through his arm, just making it dead eye contact.
I don't know what your perception of Denmark is, but this is not Denmark, mate. And nor is it Edinburgh.
He's too busy looking at us, saying,
And
"You You said something about Blur, the band with Damon Albarn. I do not have time for this.
Fucking A, man. Love Damon Albarn, but he's not here either, and we are not where he is.
I
Attenborough's
appreciate
not
that.
here.
Listen, I must say, your colors, they're very cool. And the horns that you put on, they're quite nice. The fursuit,
Fucking
I have
feel.
heard things.
It's not.
I'm gonna grab your horn again and like try and like shake it and be like, it's not coming off. But again, then realize how rude that is and apologize to you, though.
Gavin's
very,
still just.
very strong adhesive glues nowadays.
Do you want to rip? Do you want to
Toxic-
rip? Do you want to try it? Try it.
No,
You
no,
wanna go?
no. 9.
Try.
I appreciate it. But I would love to actually. But I must be sick. I must be sick because you must get me to a Krankenhaus. Right now, we must go to ein Krankenhaus, for I feel sickly and I look sickly.
Let's just get to the we're on our way. We're on our way to the next town now. We've been journeying here for almost half a week. When we get there, we can take you to a doctor if you like, but I assure you, mate, it's not going to be the type of doctor that you're used to. And they'll probably give you a herbal tonic, and you're going to have to drink it if that's what you think, but it's not going to work because you are not sick. I mean, unless we are all sick, in which case we should all go to the doctor, but the doctor is not going to do anything about our current state. And I suggest probably best just go to the pub if you want something to calm you down.
Out of
But again,
curiosity,
we're on the journey there right now, and we're not quite there yet, so like...
out of curiosity, mate, what's your... I understand, like, you know, cosplayers, they be doing crazy shit nowadays, but like, and he just grabs his arm again and phases. What's your explanation for this, mate? How do you think I'm doing this? Out of curiosity, how do you think I'm doing that?
Toby sees that, then looks at the phone in his hand, then picks up the Red Bull like this, looks at it again, nods a few times, puts it down, and passes it out.
Yeah.
We did it! We killed
Yeah,
it!
that. Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
Me too, man.
We all knew we'd break him at some point, we just had to break him more aggressively than like...
I'm glad that it's Gav that's done it. So glad that it's this
Arm
bastard.
through arm 3 times before he finally clocks it. Like the first time you were a ghost in his presence, he didn't even work.
Robert.
It's like, look at your phone and your Red Bull, and also I'm phasing through you right now.
Gav just kind of pats him on the back, unconscious, just pats him on the back. It's like, yeah, me too, man, me too.
He reckons he ate some shrooms by accident on his walk.
What kind of fucking shrooms
In
like that?
Tobias's mind, it was like, I have met a bunch of hippie tourists
Yeah.
that have gotten unbelievably, like, drugged. And are now like, dude, have you played Dungeons and Dragons? Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to get to the town.
But like, I was like, Gus came on so strongly, and I was like, it kind of has to be that way because he's like, I don't know how else he'd do it, but there's no way we could explain that to you without you thinking we were insane. So we had to just make you feel insane. It's the way that it goes.
I had a feeling it would have to be Gav phasing through that did it, because, like, yeah, no, if I was in this situation, yeah, fuck, man, I just stumbled my way into a Ren fair, this is crazy. I can't explain the phasing through, though, can't really do that. Like,
It's
special
actually
effects
one
be
of us
crazy.
has made a really crazy projection of, like, you know.
We invented
Live
holograms just for the like Hans like worked together, like all the editors, they worked together just to build this elaborate prank. They invented holograms just to fuck with him.
It was the Red Bull and it was the phasing out.
Yeah, both of those
Yeah.
combined, those were the two key
Actually,
points.
it might have not been Red Bull because he just like he hasn't drunk like energy drinks in such a long time. Like he's like one of those like huge water milk, and that's all he drinks.
I was like, surely you saw yourself next to the carriage, and you're like, obviously we're really big, and you clocked that, but you don't know us for reference. I was like, what are some
Yeah.
references in the real world? And I'm like, the only thing I can think about is your endless Red Bull, and I was like, yeah, that works.
The endless Red Bull, something we all have in our homes.
Yeah.
Everyone's got an endless Red Bull, even if you don't drink Red Bull. It's just like a staple, household staple.
I fully forgot how much a regular size can is, and I've just got like the big one, which is such an odd. By the way, for reference, it is 473 milliliters, which is such an oddly specific number.
Yeah.
It's weird how they do that. It's like,
Yeah, like-
could you not just like round it up or something?
No, it's yeah.
Like just an extra 2 milliliters, surely.
Nah, bitch, not allowed.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. I don't know why I said that.
I have really wanted to use my
A
horns.
fallen head first.
Something. I'm glad I finally
Fallen
did that.
We will find someone for you to just ram into, I promise.
But I found out I need a door that's just not gonna open. I just.
Well, hang on. If we found a door that wasn't gonna open, I feel like there's something we would try before running into it, just hypothetically.
You know, it's perfect.
I'm
I'm a rogue. I need you to know that. If I can't lockpick it, what are we gonna do?
I'm more so referring to the guy that can phase through walls. That's more so what I'm getting at.
What am I doing?
So I was all I could think about.
You donated Red Bull to the museum.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what is this referencing?
I saw it.
Gladys
I
does
saw
not
it.
like the Red Bull.
When I was on Instagram this morning, I was with my dad, and I saw this tattoo on my feed of like Animal Crossing, like in the water, and she was like, one of the characters, I don't know which one, but she's like, oh, I found a sea urchin. Fuck my head.
Fuck my head.
And I was like, brilliant.
Ah, Luke, you should have made Doc a red tiefling, and then with like bull
Bullhorns, yeah.
It would have been too obvious, but also
Purple just makes so much sense.
it does.
It's
It
giving
does.
vibes. Like, you know, the whole thing
He
of
does.
what colour is your tiefling? It's purple, you know, the queer
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, I know. We all know he's
Right.
I forgot we're on a live stream.
But
so
he's
take
but he's
that.
straight.
Hey, Dad.
But he's straight.
But he's straight.
Guys,
But, like,
he is.
also-
What are we on about? Guys.
I mean,
He's so straight. He loves his girlfriend a lot.
He loves
Yeah.
his girlfriend and his son.
Cyre's gonna look like a little concerned at Tobias passing out, but ultimately he's here to drive the carriage.
yeah,
And he's
it's
like,
not his fucking
I'm sure the
problem.
guy's fine. Like, I felt a little bit like that when they were trying to explain rivers to me, so, like, I get it. Like,
Rippers?
there was a bit with streaming and rivers. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yes.
And then colonization.
And then colonization.
Well, actually, that was the fish baddie, not Cyre.
That was the fish mother.
Mother.
Fish
And we
Betty.
asked if a fish breed.
Yep.
I think he's gonna wake up in an hour if you guys wanted to get anything done in that hour.
We can hide the body. It's okay.
That's
It gets frozen again.
what the hell's going on? Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. Like,
What kind of
um,
gnome is Toby? Just real quick, out of curiosity.
He's just a gnome, dude. I don't.
he's like Romeo and Juliet.
He doesn't
Got
even
like
have
Elton John to him.
He's just like a classic D&D gnome, like.
I've never met anyone who's played a gnome, so I have no form of reference for that. Is he
Well,
purple? Is what I'm.
Oh,
thinking?
he's like he's basically like a really he's a smaller human basically.
Okay.
He's a smaller, slightly more stout human. Yeah.
Have we thought about how that's like a stereotype based in like ableism? Have we thought about that?
Well, it's not
Like,
based in
gnomes and-
ableism. They took it to be ableist. Like
Yeah.
it was Gnomes were like. Hold on.
Where
So
would-
You
What?
don't know. You don't know. Sorry, can I be annoying? Level 2?
Level 3.
no.
I sent you your character sheet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, for everyone else, I did do like a. You should check your DMs. So to be fair, that's my bad. But,
I'm making it right now.
that's so real. But yeah, is there anything y'all are gonna want to chat about in that hour, because if not, we'll basically time skip to that and arriving at the town.
I mean, probably basic conversation about like, why is he here now? Like, why didn't he come here when we did?
Doc was probably gonna ask us like, okay, so now that he's asleep, who the fuck is he?
I recognize him, and you did too, Gav. Hey.
Yeah, he's like a fucking outdoorsy streamer. Isn't he?
Yeah, like I've seen him at the late hours of the night, like when I'm like almost drifting off to sleep. He just walks around like um, different, just does hiking essentially, I think. Talks about the benefits of it, talks about the different nature and different landscapes and geography, I think. Something like that.
No. Each to their own.
Um, he seems like a chill guy, really knowledgeable, but like I think it's quite seemingly quite different to the stuff that we do. Like we're all centered around some sort of gaming, whereas his seems very much his own real life. But I guess like
I mean, Lily technically
I don't
isn't
know.
a game
Yeah.
streamer either.
Oh, true.
She just
I
isn't
was
here
gonna
right
say.
now.
Yeah. She's passed out from food poisoning.
Yeah.
Of course.
God, imagine her trying to like. I can fully imagine her just like buying into the thing of no, you're fucking crazy, man. Like this is
She is also the most normal looking out of all of you, to be fair.
Yeah.
So.
just taking her away from the food poisoning is just a proof of poison.
Do we like? Is there anything else that we should like? I don't like when he wakes up. He's gonna be even more struck with reality that we're still here and he's not dreaming. Like I maybe shouldn't talk as much because I think I caused that somehow. Maybe not like I don't know. I could have done that a lot better. But like, how can we get it through to him? Because I mean, we don't even really understand what's going on, so it's not like we have a logical explanation for this. We just are like trying to figure it out. But like, how do we get that? Like, I'd be fucking terrified. I mean, we all were. I still am. So like, how do we calm him down? Because I don't want him to like get spooked and like run off on his own and then be lost. Him being here like a week after us and him just being here in general is really could like be information that we need in order to get out of here.
Yeah, I don't really think I can help in this, honestly. Like, shit, man. This isn't. Look, man, I'm literally see-through. I'm not fucking there right now.
I mean,
Man.
hey, if he starts to like not believe us again, just keep running your arm through his, like just splash him back into reality or whatever this is.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know what? Yeah, fair. I can keep doing that. I'll just do it every now and again, sort of remind him.
Yeah.
Possess him.
I think
Yeah, just
I think
casually.
like eventually he's going to like process because it's kind of hard not to, you know, look at everything that is happening like wherever we are and think, oh yeah, this is whatever, Norway or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he'll get there, I think. It just
Hmm.
Maybe this is all like a shared hallucination, man. Like, what the
Jeez, I
fuck?
fucking hope
Maybe
not.
he's right. Maybe we are in Norway. Maybe we just got really fucking confused.
Yeah, maybe we just fucking ate some random mushrooms. Like maybe we were doing like a collab on a hike with with this Toby guy, and then like while he wasn't looking, we just had a little bit of a snack, and maybe those
For the
weren't very
sake of
nice mushrooms.
explanation, I hope so, but for my fucking career, I hope not. Also,
Yeah,
that
oh, fuck. I
you were
forgot.
in New Zealand, weren't you? I was in
I mean,
even
New
in
Zealand's not
Edinburgh,
fucking
very
real,
near
man.
Canada.
What even is New Zealand? Like, it's not even real.
it's not real.
They're all paid actors.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like an unpaid intern. Honestly, I wish I got paid for this shit, but you know. They should like send me Kraft mac and cheese as payment. God, I miss Kraft mac and cheese.
I'm gonna make you hallucinate again.
No, Gus, I cannot fucking stress it
I
out.
like. Do you say that out loud about how much you miss mac and cheese? Because Gus would say like, I mean, if you want, like,
He does
like
say that
I can
out loud, and then he immediately responds
It's
with
like a
no.
You hand him
just
like
just but like.
a
But like, let me know, like genuinely, if any of you, if any of you want that, like, I mean, I can do it, like, so like, just let me know. It's not just mac and cheese too. It's like whatever you want it to be.
I mean, like that's really
Well, like
messy,
whatever
man.
your heart's deepest desire is. Like I don't know what
I'd
that
like
is.
to see my cats again.
Sorry, it's only something you can eat. I don't know that it'd be the
I
smell of your
mean-
cat is your most appetizing.
We know it's only
Okay.
stuff you can eat. I don't know. Do we know that? Have you tried?
Which I mean, I think that my shtick is kind of food, so I don't really know like cooking. I'm not gonna cook a cat.
Can I wake up?
I would hope not.
If you want to wake up now, yeah, you can wake up.
Okay, I wake up. 9!
Oh, hey man, welcome back.
Yeah.
Good morning.
You want some Red Bull?
No.
Don't know the sausage?
Yeah, sorry man. What's how you going?
The gaff.
Yeah.
Uh,
He comes over, he shuffles closer.
do it again.
He very slowly just phases his arm through Toby's. Yeah, man. Sorry.
I will not pass out again. Sorry for overreacting.
Ah, it's alright, man.
I
We've all
don't
been
think that
there.
was an overreaction.
Huge
I
overreaction.
think several of us several several I can't say that.
Got it.
Several several no. Can't do that.
I believe in you guys. Come
Yeah,
on.
You've got this.
That's several of us threw up like several times and like passed out maybe. I think at least we had several panic attacks and like that's why I'm trying to get it like explain to you that like this is very like even though it is real and this is what's happening, it's not normal, like something's going on and like but like it's okay if you pass out. I'm pretty sure we all did.
I mean, I'm doing pretty fine personally. Speak for yourself.
Right now
I'm getting to the point where I'm
you can't
convinced.
pass out, you just pass through.
So you are something has happened to you and now things can go through your skin
yeah, basically.
and your horns are real.
Do you-
No, not yet. And you all, your skin colors are non-aesthetic, non-cosmetic item.
Yeah.
Nope. We had
We
no
wish
say in
they
this.
were.
I'd probably go with green instead of blue if I had the choice.
Yeah, I'd go with
But-
yellow. Match my brand better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel better because it means
That's good.
that I have been transformed into a different body and nothing has happened to my original body.
Nah. Well, like, so
hopefully.
ideally, I mean, we think that we're in a different realm, a different world, like Jumanji. And I mean, at the end of Jumanji, they all went back to their original bodies, right? Like, all going well, when we figured out why we're here and how to get out, like, you'll go back to your big buff 6 foot whatever body that you were in if you want. Or not, or we're stuck here forever. I don't fucking know. And then Gus like maybe like cries, but like subtly, you know.
I was not passed out that entire time. I woke up and listened to what you were saying a little bit, and then I wanted to breach into the conversation, but I didn't want to be awkward, so I just yelled. My name is Tobias Johannesson. I am basically the biggest German streamer. One of, if you are hiking or doing IRL streams in Europe and you're not from Europe, you usually talk to me because I know some of the places and the streamer-friendly places. But that is what, just to communicate with you all. I do some of the gaming. but I'm mainly a hiking streamer, outdoor streamer.
Have you ever played the game A Short Hike? I love that game. It's like a cozy game with like this penguin and she like climbs a mountain and she has to collect feathers. I wondered if it would be maybe in your wheelhouse because you do like real hiking that it might feel a bit like your real life and therefore your audience might appeal to it.
I mean, it could
I've
also
never
be
played it.
like.
I have no urge to play it. It is with the duck. I play more of the strategy games. I play Civilization. I play Stellaris. I even sometimes I play the City Skylines. They just call me Toby. My chat. I'm going to freak out.
Right now?
Maybe.
Fair enough.
Good.
Okay,
I'm
well,
kind of drained.
If you want, you can like we can get the carriage to stop and you can like go outside and scream if that might help.
outside already.
No.
Maybe
Well,
not scream in the
distract-
forest.
Yeah.
Um,
Just all the time. There's still people.
Distract help. I mean, you're talking about hikes essentially just around Europe. Do you have anywhere like good in like the sort of southern area? Like I live in Monaco most of the time, so do you have? And I've been like on most of the hikes around that area. Do you have any other suggestions for that area?
Most tracks along the Pyrenees in France, not Spain, are beautiful. They're very beautiful. There's a good amount of coverage because when you go into Spain, it gets very dry, and so it is hard to enjoy your hike if there is, you're still getting pelted by the elements or by the sun. As I know from my trip in Cairo. So it is better to do it in France because things are wet in France and there is lots of trees. It is a little bit miserable, not as miserable as England, not as joyful as Germany, though. It is somewhere in between in France. There is a sense of vigor in the people.
So I might have to go. I mean, I've done some hikes around like trying to keep fit when I'm on break and such, like around like because Monaco is kind of like a lot of hills and such. But I might actually have to venture out a bit more into France.
Out of curiosity, have you ever been down to New Zealand? I mean, I know I just went on a tangent about it not being a real country, but like, you've been down here. Allegedly, there's some like nice bushwalks, really easy.
Yes, I've been to New Zealand. Beautiful country. It's the only time I've ever cried on a hike. Beautiful. I went to the Milford Sound or Pio Tahi. Beautiful place. I love the landscape and the quiet, despite the fact that it's called Sound. It's a very quiet place, and it's very relaxing. I went to Hamilton, and then I abruptly left the country.
Yeah, that's what people tend to do when they have to go to Hamilton. Like, really.
I did not even need to go there. I decided to. I was just
put some respect on Kitty Lover.
I was going from beautiful place to beautiful place, and then
Did you go to last place though?
I went to beautiful place to beautiful place, and then I was a little bit bored, so I went to Hamilton, and then I was a lot a bit bored, and so I left the country.
Yeah, that's real, man. Like,
beautiful nation, great people. Sometimes beautiful country. Just a beautiful country.
hell yeah, man.
Where's the worst hike you've ever been on, if you can remember?
I once did for my must have been the 1,000 sub special. I once did a pinnacle of the Alps kind of trip on the magic mushrooms. That was the most horrific thing I've ever done, and both of my parents are dead.
Because of that hike?
To climb over the top. No, that hike was unrelated to my father.
Alright.
Big hiker. Just emotion. Whenever it would rain, I wanted to melt.
That's understandable, man, honestly. That's just me every time I go outside. Like I fucking live here. Don't go outside. But it's like, you know, if you live like in the city and then you don't have your fucking license, it's like it's just such a pain. And then also I don't go outside. I'd probably pass out after walking for like 10 minutes. I'd rather stay inside with my air conditioning and my indie horror. I didn't get to finish that fucking game I was playing. They gave me the code and
Hey,
everything.
hey, it'll happen. It'll happen. We'll go back and you'll finish the
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, when we get back.
Oh,
Ah!
oh.
Sorry, don't mind me. Just my laptop being a prick as per usual. Are we back? Okay.
We're cutting out if you're talking.
Are we back now though?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As it keeps going along, the trees are gonna sort of start to disperse, and up ahead of you, you're all gonna start to see just a massive city. Ringed with like, I almost said cobblestone, and then I was just thinking Minecraft. Ringed with stone walls. It's sort of, from what you can see, there is a huge, like, drawbridge-esque entrance, with a huge gate and flags and stuff on the pinnacles, and the city just seems to stretch for... You can see two sides of the city, and then it just disappears, but you can tell that it's, like, a huge place.
You
Gus
guys...
very quickly is just gonna be like, Oslo, right? It's like Oslo.
It's like, Oslo, does it look outside? Are there any homeless people?
You can't see any outside the walls of the city, no.
Oh, sorry, right. So what's outside the street?
Yeah.
So we'll have to enter to truly know.
Can Gab like lean over to Cyre and just like, hey man, is it too late for me to just hop off this carriage and run into the woods to die? I don't want to fucking.
I mean, like, I wouldn't stop you. I think your team would probably be a bit get disconcerted a bit annoyed, but
threatens to run off into the woods and die.
Like,
you can't just say yeah, sure.
I'm not your babysitter, right? You know?
Oh.
You know, you've killed a woman now, you can do whatever you want.
I think Cyre hates us, Loki.
Yeah, man.
Hmm?
That was out of pocket. Is this payback for all of the shit that I've said? Is this...
You, listen, he said he's got a dead husband and you went, so he's single, so I'm allowed to get a little frisky with it, okay?
Out of character. I did not say that. I did not say that to him. I wrote it in chat.
You did say you want to ride.
You did say
out
that!
Out of character, I swear to fuck. Out of character.
You can't recon this now.
It was never... I'm not reconning it, it was already conned.
But, you know, I don't think the people you're with would be very happy, and considering how you guys didn't fight that owlbear, you know, I don't know how well equipped you'd be for being out there.
Yeah, man, I was joking, but...
Yeah, oh, yeah, no, yep, yeah, me as well.
Yeah, man. And Gabe just kind of sits down slowly, just giving him a look.
Gus is gonna be like, so Cyre, when we like get here, are you just gonna like, is that it with our journey with you? Like, or are you just gonna go back, I guess?
I mean, like,
I don't know.
I mean, you paid me to get you from point A to point B, so I was probably just gonna take on the next, like, this is my job, you know?
Sorry,
No,
if you
no, no,
leave, I might start killing people. Not in character, out of character.
I just think that I think it's only just hit me that that like obviously I know that we paid you to get us here, but like I kind of you're the only person so far who's like understood where we're at, and it feels like it took us so much effort to get you there, not of any fault of your own, just because it's such a complicated scenario. The thought of us explaining that to anyone else and having to do that again is quite it's anxiety inducing, I might say. Um, but I've just realized that like I don't think it fully clicked that all of this explaining that we've been doing to you we'll have to keep doing, especially if you're not, especially if you're like you're leaving us, which you will because this is your job and you have to go and do more of it. Sorry, I kind of hadn't really processed that this is kind of the end of our journey with you. But like hey, you could like totally like keep joining us if you want. Like no pressure.
If you leave us, I'll cry. Out of character.
Don't say that. Don't say that. We can't do that.
You guys seem like wonderful people, and your plight is obviously something
Guys,
that
yeah.
I don't ever want to deal with, and you know, you sort of know how to find me, but I do have a job, and I do sort of need to.
What if we pay
Quit your
it? What if we
job,
pay it? If we
Cyre.
give you money?
Quit your
your
job,
job.
Cyre.
This is my job.
To see and.
Quit your job.
What is your job?
Oh, I'm like a guide. You know, this is my carriage. I took these guys from here into here, and I do journeys from like basically all places.
Like the Uber driver.
I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's accurate.
Sorry, just forgot.
You know, the driver.
He does have AirPods though, which was quite confusing. I mean, they were stolen, but isn't that crazy that like anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, I get that. Do you have like is there any way I guess that we could like keep in contact with you? Like we got I don't know if it'd be all that useful to us, but we got some sending stones earlier, guys, and I know it's helpful for us to keep them within ourselves, but we have 3 of them. Like we could give one of them to Cyre, and then that way we could like reach out to him if we end up in a really tough spot. And I don't want to put pressure on you because I'm not expecting you to like be our babysitter, as you just said you're not. I don't want to put that on you, but like you are
Yes, he
probably
is.
our safest person in this place because we're literally a bunch of fucking idiots who don't know what we're doing. Not to put that on you, Toby. I don't really know how much of an idiot you are. You seem very intelligent. I'm an idiot. These guys haven't proven much better in the nicest way possible. They're my friends now.
Cyre, if you leave us, we'll die.
Also, in this context, I'm meant to be the most educated here. Obviously, I'm supposed to understand this world, and all of a sudden, the thought of you not being here makes me want to like pass out like Toby did. So like,
Can you roll me persuasion, please?
okay, can I have advantage because you love me?
No, you can't have advantage. If anything, I was going to give you
No.
disadvantage, so be happy that it's a normal roll.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
it'd be
thank you.
disadvantaged because Cyre is sick of our shit.
He's not sick of your shit, he just,
That is
Doesn't
a
care.
22.
That's a 22? Okay.
Guilt
Yeah.
trip him.
Yeah. This is some exceptional guilt tripping right now. He's gonna sort of like...
It's not guilt tripping, it's expression of love.
His face is gonna sort of soften a little bit, like he's, like, understanding your plight, and he's gonna be like, like, yeah, like, if you guys ever need me, like, I can try be there, like, you seem like wonderful people, and I'm sure you guys will do great, like, I can take, like, I know my way around Layvil, like, I can take you to your first stop if you want, instead of just dropping you where we want, and, I'm happy to take one of those sending stones and keep it with me, but obviously sending stones are a commodity, so it's,
I'm gonna ask the crew if I think that's a good idea. Do you think we should give him one, or or is it useful to have for us to have all 3?
If Cyre leaves us, I will kill myself.
Duff, what do you think?
Say that. He doesn't say that.
If
you
you say that,
sure?
then I'm just gonna say, hey Dahi, what do you think?
I mean, I do genuinely think like you've been so helpful, and I do agree that like trying to explain it to everyone else is going to be a bit difficult. And I mean, I think we've slightly adjusted to the fact of not trying to explain to everyone that we're not from here, because that might put us in a bit of danger. And I like very pointedly turn and look at Gus as I say that.
Okay, fine. I'll be more stealth, guys. Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Thank you. But no, I personally will really appreciate it. Please don't leave us.
I think that it was Lily who had the third stone. I might like go into like her like pocket and like take it because she doesn't need it right now.
You're gonna
And I'm
pickpocket
gonna
the...
like just,
That's really funny. Carry on.
and I'm gonna give it to you.
Cool, yeah. He is gonna take it and he's gonna put it in like one of his like pockets, but like a more secure pocket.
I just remembered the fact that we played you a song through the AirPods.
Yeah, you did do that.
What song did we play you?
I wrote it down because I thought it was really funny.
For some reason, my head was like, "Oh, it was definitely Sexy Back," as if
It was not Sexy Back.
It was
Imagine Dragons, and then it was Sabrina Carpenter, and then it was Fall Out Boy.
yeah.
I don't remember. I didn't write down exactly what songs, but it was those three artists.
We should have played him Rihanna.
And Umbrella.
Yeah.
Or bitch better have my money. when we pay him for the travel.
You already paid him.
Sing that to people. No, but like you start to sing that to your people. You're like, bitch better have my money. And it's like innocent world. It was like, what the fuck is that?
But yeah, the carriage is going to cross through these massive gates. Like, they're huge. And ahead of you guys is gonna... It's like 10 times bigger than Aaron ever was. Like, ahead of you is just gonna... Like, such a long main street, it feels like impossibly long. And, all down the sides is going to be any number of businesses and houses and alleyways and market stalls randomly. And there is just, like, the craziest mix of fantasy creatures you've ever seen. Like, while in Erin, it was sort of like your classic D&D fantasy mobs, like orcs and halflings and stuff like that. This is, like, mixes. Like, there are some... Like, at the gates, there are centaurs with sort of coppish-looking uniforms, and there's, like, I'm not gonna make that reference, I was, though. And there's, like... Oh, God. There's, like, some Herringon you can see, like, from the other place. There's a turtle over in the corner. There's a couple fairies, even. And there's more gnomes. There's a couple dwarfs. Like, this is the craziest mixing pot of D&D races and, like, different-looking people. That you know, it's, if you hadn't seen Erin, the brain would be, like, sort of short-circuiting right now, if you will.
Hey, Lucas.
Yeah.
I have a very important question.
Yeah.
Is there a hashtag clothing anymore?
Literally, I hate you because in my notes there is, it's a chain store. And if you hadn't brought it up, it would have been so much funnier. But... It's fine.
It's a chain store, but are there chains also in the
Yeah, well, of course. It's hashtag clothing and more.
Yeah, sees some chains and goes, hey, and like goes to check his wallet and goes, nah, bad idea. I'll buy a chain and I'll buy a chain. I just, like for jewelry purposes, I think.
Alright, yeah, for jewelry purposes.
We can hold it up to Toby and be like, is this a normal size chain to you?
Are you in hashtag clothing and more? Did you somehow go into hashtag clothing and more? You're still in the carriage traveling down the main street.
Yeah.
Imagine they went to Bunnings and got a massive like heavy duty chain and then showed it to Toby.
Is this a normal
Show it
chain
to
for you?
going up to a really short person and going, is this normal?
So what's the name of the city?
This is Layvil, or Maine, as it's colloquially known. Which yes, I know, I forgot, I cut it down, because people call it Mainetown, and I cut it down to Maine, forgetting that that's a state
Without
in the
the
United
E.
States.
Without the E.
Yeah, it's just, like, yeah.
Maine without the E.
Maine without the E. But yeah.
We start to tell Toby that we're in Maine, and he's like, we're in fucking America.
I thought we were in Oslo. But yeah, like, there's carriages and stuff passing you, and there's, you know, it's a city. But
Speed are we traveling at?
pretty slow, like, maybe 10 kilometers an hour. Like, slightly slower than you have been traveling up to this point.
Mm.
But yeah, Cyre's gonna sort of turn to look at you and be like, so, I can either sort of leave you at the eyesight, or you can sort of tell me what your plan is here and I can attempt to help. Because technically our journey ends at the eyesight, but I sort of don't want to leave you in. Like, this is a big city. Like, I don't want to leave you here with, like...
These are the people we're trying to find, and he passes Cyre the list of names that Livy gave us.
Yeah. Alright, sweet. Do you have any sort of lead on where these people might be?
Did she not give the addresses?
I think she gave us the addresses of 3 of them.
Yeah.
Did she give you full addresses? Whoa,
I'm
shoutouts
pretty
to
sure.
me, okay.
Yeah, shut up. I know at least one of them had an address.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah,
Cool,
I know
cool.
one of them.
Yeah, we'll go there. I mean, yeah, if, like, we technically have to swing by the eyesight first, because that's how I show that I've completed my journey. But then I'm happy to take you over to the other side of the city, which is where this is.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, he's gonna take you to an eyesight that looks almost identical to the one that Gil had in Aaron, but just 10 times bigger. Like, there's 3 halflings this time instead of 1. There's no jaunty music playing. They're just doing their job seriously.
Still there.
Gil is not there.
What's even the
sadly.
fucking point, Luke?
Me when a guy lives in one town and not all of them. Gil.
Give him teleportation powers, damn you.
And yeah,
Unplayable.
Cyre's gonna hop out of the carriage and he's gonna go talk to the halfling in the middle. And you can't hear their conversation from here unless you listen in, but yeah.
I want to listen in now. I just want to eavesdrop.
Who
Okay.
is Livy?
Can I roll to eavesdrop?
Yeah, you can roll to eavesdrop. I guess roll for stealth. No, roll for perception. And if someone wants to explain who Livy is to our German friend here, they could do that.
Livy was a woman we met in a book. Accent.
Come on, Carter, you got it.
Livy was a woman we met in the bookshop. She was very helpful. She gave us a list of people that we should talk to be able to help us with, you know, our whole situation. Apparently, this did like years ago happen to some guy. Like our situation happened to a guy. And can I also, if that is an explanation, can I also roll for perception whilst I'm explaining this?
Yeah, for sure. To listen in or just around you?
To listen in. No, I'll listen in.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a 16, plus, what is it, my thing is, 17.
Okay, yeah, you listen in, and it's a very mundane conversation. It's just Cyre being like, yeah, Xylem checking in from journey from Aaron to Layvil, taking a pause on journeys for the next couple days, but just checking in. And the halfling is gonna just basically not give a shit. He's gonna just be looking down. He's gonna be like, cool, next man. And that's basically the entire conversation. I feel bad that I led you to believe it was something important, but...
You're telling me Cyre isn't shit-talking us to this random guy?
Cyre is not as good of friends with this random guy as he is with Gil. They're just guys
Gil.
doing their jobs.
Kind of skill.
Like, but with that 17, I'm also gonna say, like, looking around, you do notice that it feels like there's a very heavy presence of, like, people in, like, cop-esque looking people, like centaurs in uniforms, and humans in uniforms, and elves in uniforms. That's the three genres of people that are cops. And there are also, there's a sign on the wall of the eyesight, which is basically, it looks new, and it's sort of in a similar pink writing to the sort of, like, magical signature that you spawned in with. That is, I wrote down what it says, that is basically just urging people to, if they see anyone that seems out of place or is acting weird, to report it.
See it, say it, sorted.
Yeah, see it, say it, sorted. We're in England now. But yeah.
So it's the magic, like, is there anything magical about the writing, or is it just the same hue?
It's just sort of the same hue. From what you can tell.
Am I? Okay, because I wanted to do a...
You can do an Arcana check or something, if you wanted.
Can I?
Yeah, no, 100%.
That went on the floor. That is a 20 natural.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah. You can tell that while there is nothing inherently magical about the writing, it was definitely written by a creature with the same magical signature as the pink mist that was there when you signed in, that spawned in. Like, this is obviously placed here by someone that is somehow connected to that.
Interesting.
And you can you can tell that it wasn't, like, put up here, it was, like, magically placed here. And there's, like, if you look around, there's, like, a bunch. Yeah.
Does Doc tell anyone else about the thing? Because I feel like just hypothetically it might be important for some certain people to know to not act like a fucking weirdo.
That of which is frozen right now.
I'm very much gonna turn to... And there's no... Oh, no, that's just gonna happen eventually. I'm gonna turn to Gus, and I'm gonna go, like, very quietly, knowing that there's a bunch of, you know, cop-like people around. He's gonna go... We need to be on... My accent! So there's a high alert around here. We need to be very careful. The people who are watching for activity are the same, are related at least to what brought, or the magic that brought us here. So essentially we need to find out who this is, like, now. So, essentially, to dumb that down, you keep your mouth shut, you stop phasing through people as if it's something new that you haven't been able to do, and you don't mention Norway.
Consider it done.
Gavin turns to Doc, making the same very sad face that he's been making this whole time, blinking up at him, very upset.
Doc is just gonna go...
I wanted Gavin to just be like some chill guy, but I've accidentally made him pathetic.
I was not very chill, and then he's accidentally just got, like, true colours.
I think Gus is just like low-key, like, just you've maybe noticed that he's really just spaced out, like, just kind of maybe starting to avoid the situation right now. Don't know why, just is.
And then Cyre is gonna make his way back to the carriage and be like, sweet, well, I can take you that first address now. I gotta say, I don't know any of these people personally. I'm just taking you to an address. Like, don't expect me to have any sort of sway on anything that happens from here on out.
Thank you, Cyre.
He says this next bit
Yeah.
very quietly. Is there a specific name for like the event or like that guy that it sort of had that similar situation to us, like that we could, like, if we wanted to be like under the radar, try and get information about it?
There's no name for the event because we're not really meant to talk about it, you know?
But like, is there sort of like, if like they're an underground, so if, you know, if there were, you know, you needed to refer to it, is there something that it is, or is it just like the event? Event like I Wiggle, you know?
Yeah, it's sort
Okay. Okay.
It's more of a colloquial like nickname for it as opposed to a blanketed statement about what you'd call it.
yeah. All I know is the guy's name was Scott, and it was brushed under the rug, etc., and all that I've told you. You know?
Mm.
Cool. Cool. Thanks.
Well, you know what? At the very least, the sending stones can be like a way of us to update you of the story. You know, like if we find out any more tea, we can just let you know. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, true. You know, I'd love to know that you guys made it home safe, right? As this is happening while you guys are sort of traveling through the city to like you guys are just traveling through like mostly main streets, and the houses are sort of like they're very nice houses, but you can tell you're sort of getting to like a slightly dingier, like slightly darker part of the city. Like not as light. Like the houses are still like nice, but they're sort of more like one level, rather than like they're either one level or they're like super tall, like medieval-esque apartment buildings, basically.
Ye old apartment building.
Ye old apartment buildings.
Behold, apartment buildings.
And he's gonna, you know, park up, if you will, the carriage, in front of a very skinny-looking alleyway. And
Oh, park up. Oh my god.
what did you think I said?
Nothing. Nothing. It's fine.
Go park up, bro.
Carrot.
Skirt. Yeah, in front of like a very skinny looking alleyway, like too skinny for the carriage to fit down. And be like, yeah, it should be like the third door on the left there, I think. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck. I guess I'll wait here, mate.
Is this just above table?
Yep.
Is it? I can't believe you named one of the guys
This-
Elvis.
Yeah, this'll be Jenny, Gaia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I guess like Doc jumps out and he like kind of looks. Is like, is anyone coming with or? And then,
Yeah, I'll come.
Okay.
Gavin will reluctantly
It's-
get out of the carriage and follow.
I
will
think
come.
yeah, we should probably all.
Although, should someone stay with Corby in here, it might be just a bit of information overload. You can come if you want. I just know that it's a lot for us to take in. Maybe we could just feed back the information to you.
I'd like to learn.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
that's fair enough.
Remember, we're not from here.
We're just trying to gain information.
That's
So
natural.
you might want to come up with just like a backstory about what your job might be. Like you can just say that you're a trail guide, you know? Like just say that's just, if someone asks, just say, oh yeah, like I do some tourism trading stuff.
Yeah. Or Luke, is it a stretch to assume that like some sort of horse racing was like some sort of like
Oh,
creature?
That totally
racing?
exists, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Of course, creature
I'm
racing.
just gonna do.
I'm just gonna say
I'm just
that.
gonna be a, I'm just gonna be a chef because like I am. So like I'll just I'll just do that.
Cool. Is it alright? Okay, Ghost, I know you've done like more of the explaining this time. Is it alright if I
I'll
take
shut
over?
up. I'll shut up. Do it.
I don't want to be nasty or anything. It's just yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm tired anyway. You can do it.
Okay, my turn. We take turns. And then I think.
Doc explains in it.
Uh,
But if I start to like, sometimes I can't control it, and I'm tired, so I don't think I will anyway. But like, if I end up just talking too much, just like elbow me, please.
we just did like. And like point to like one of the signs. It's like.
Yeah. Just like kick me out or something. I'll fake a coughing fit and I'll leave or whatever.
He feels a little weird. Okay. It feels a little weird. No,
He just leaves you all. He like.
He
this
puffs
is
out
the end
again.
of my campaign.
yeah.
I do the rest of session just in normal real life, trying to get you guys out because I care about.
Imagine.
With no way to contact you.
You still live in no. Right. So I get walk into the shop.
It's just a door. Like, it's not a shop. Like, it's a door you'll have to knock on.
Oh,
This is some guy's house.
yeah. Yeah. So just knock on the door, I guess.
Opening the door is gonna be a blonde, sort of 28-year-old looking woman. She's kind of blonde, I don't know where I'm pulling this reference out of. Kind of looks like reference is gonna be lost on everyone except CK for reasons. Kind of looks like Ava Dillion Horner. No, totally lost. That's fine. Anyone who would have sort of known or been sort of aware of Dice It Up will like recognize a very striking resemblance that she has to just one of the other people who streams with Gus. And she's just she's just gonna sort of like no recognition, just be like, hey, can I help you guys?
Hey, are you? This is wait. Are you? What was her name? You said it. Jenny Geyer.
Who's asking? Like, why do you wanna?
Sorry, I'm Doc. We're just looking. We were told by someone in Erin that you're a historian. We could talk to about a couple things. We're just trying to get information, just for like yeah, just trying to get some information on something.
I mean, yeah, right. I'm assuming that was Livy that you guys? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. She's gonna like look behind her and be like, I guess like come in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Looks the other. Just going.
Yeah, and the door is gonna kind of open into this very small looking flat. Like, living room, kitchen, hallway down to the back. Very small living room, but, like, cozy. Books everywhere. Like, there is not a place that is not covered in books. Her coffee table is made of books, basically, with just a plank of wood on top. Like, the couch, it's uneven. Nope, books. You know, like, they're just everywhere.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna wander back and be like, I guess, like, do you guys want, like, tea? Or something?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes,
Do you have any
please.
pumpernickel?
I guess.
No?
Pumpernickel, it's like a bread. Only if you are willing. Dankeschön.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you.
Gus won't say anything for now.
Do you want to?
Gus, Gus doesn't say anything originally, but as she walks off, he's just gonna be like, "Oh, Lily, can I have some water?" Well, "Oh, Lily, can I have some water?"
She's not gonna react. She's gonna be like, like, what? Yeah, not my name, but water, yeah?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, and it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. No worries.
Okay.
And just like like shuts the fuck up.
You're being weird right now.
Like, Gus, that you, right, dude?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. And he just like is like looking at her like a lot, like he doesn't have any sort of expression, but he's just like he's not really talking to anyone. He's just like focused on.
I think at this point, like Atreus probably kind of realized why like Gus is staring so much, and just kind of like shuffles over slightly.
Yeah, Doc would probably, like, if seeing, like, that Atreus recognized something, it's like, can you make sure he's alright? Like, I'll handle this, and you like, do that sort of, you know, you handle him, I'll handle, you know, this.
Yeah, that works. We'll do that.
Is there like a couch or a chair around?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like
I'm just gonna like us just gonna go and find a couch and
Yeah.
like pull out his phone. Like pull out his phone like me CK would do at an awkward event where I'm with people that I don't know anyone. So like pulls out his phone and like starts like try and like be on his phone, go to like distract himself, but like there's nothing there. You know?
Yeah, there's like
So that's
a 3-seater couch and then a 2-seater couch and then like 2 armchairs and then there's like the kitchen starts behind the 2 armchairs, if that makes sense.
probably gonna go to just like one of the armchairs so that no one sits next to him.
Yeah.
I sit next to him.
Just my window.
on the edge of my armchair.
But yeah. Does anyone want to do any perception checks, investigation checks, or are we just hanging out? Because, you know, we don't have to do those. I can just continue.
17 plus 18.
Sick. Solid.
I would like to do a check of some sort.
You can pick perception or investigation, whichever's better.
What's the difference?
Honestly, in this scenario right now, nothing. Just whichever's high for you, basically.
Okay, in that case, I'm doing an investigation check.
Mine
Shit.
you can rechange it. Well, did you roll bad insight?
I'll probably do a perception check.
Might be a total of 6, but
Cool. 6, 18.
First.
I want to do perception or investigate. Hang on. Oh, definitely perception.
I got a 21.
Sick. Fuck it, okay.
That would be a 23.
Oh my god. Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gavin just goes blind. No, I'm kidding.
his vision is blurred by his tears. He can't see shit.
As you're as you're all sort of looking, I assume it's sort of different things around the room, but like mainly books and stuff, because that's what the main thing in the room is. You notice that it's a lot of history books on like literally everything ever, and with a 23, 22, it doesn't matter. With the over 20 roll, you are Toby is gonna find like he's gonna find a copy of the Lord of the Rings, like a legitimate copy of the Lord of the Rings, written in common. Just among just a shelf of just random like historical books. Written in common. So just
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, wow.
Basically English, yeah.
I just reading it like normal.
It's
Yeah.
not in German. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, across a shelf, well, common, so you can read it no matter what, yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Among just a shelf of, like, other books, and if he, like, skims, or if someone else, apart from Gavin, skims the titles on the, like, the thing of these books, it's, like, history of the prime material plane, or history of, what are the other canonical planes? So the celestial plane. Like, it's a bunch of history books on different planes. And around sort of each, like, big volume of, like, history of Primaterial plane, there's, like, a couple other books. Like, The Lord of the Rings was right next to this book on the Primaterial plane. Or there's, like, a couple, like, white with, like, gold script books by the celestial plane one and stuff like that.
This one doesn't have the nice pictures.
Yeah, I like do a double take. I sort of like look at. I'm assuming from like if Toby's picked it up, I can see what he's holding.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at the book, kind of looking around the room, and I like kind of look at Toby, see he's holding the Lord of the Rings, look back and go, what? Like,
No pictures. I'm surprised too. In the beautiful library in the beautiful library in Munich, there's this have beautiful illustrations and annotations from.
I don't care about the library in Munich. Where did you find that?
In the bookshelf, shelfy book.
I wasn't gonna make that his actual reaction, but you know what? Fuck it, it is now. I need to make sure I've got the. Okay.
Sorry, what's the name of the woman who's the flat woman right now?
Jenny Gaia.
Hey, I'm assuming I can talk to Jenny while she's like making.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Hey, Jenny, are you're a big fan of R.R. Tolkien?
I mean, like, I'm a history fan, and, you know, it's sort
Yeah, I was gonna ask. So, without being weird, what do you know about that realm?
I mean, quite a lot, not as much as I do on, like, other stuff, but I've definitely researched it heavily. It really depends on what you want to know, like, yeah, it really depends on what you want to know. My research into the technology is quite not as heavy, because we don't have as many books on that, because of the whole thing that happened, but, like, on the culture and stuff, like, that's the most thing that I've researched into. And she's obviously very happy to talk to you about this.
You do know of that realm.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Okay, oh thank God. You know that there was obviously, and he kind of like looks around and like checks it. Why are my dice falling everywhere? Oh, there goes my pop-up. To make sure that no one's listening in and they're kind of in a safer area to talk about it. Do I need to do a check for that or?
No, that's fine.
Here goes. So, I think his name was Scott, the guy who came from that realm and was here.
She's gonna instantly sort of become a little cagey and a little closed off and be like, oh, what? I mean, like, why do you want to know about that? Like, that's, you know, that's like the sort of, like, you know, least important part of that realm, right? But she's obviously very awkward about it.
He kind of takes out his phone and kind of hopes that she recognizes like there's something she knows of at least the technology, or like can he just won't explain. He takes out his phone, like just first of all. Does she have any sort of reaction to that?
She's gonna clock it and be like, oh, you came in because you found like an artifact. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. No, yeah. What do you like? Do you want to know about it? Like, I can explain to you what it is.
He opens the phone and he uses like Face ID, and he like kind of he goes like.
Hold on, pause. Would Face ID work?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
Is it?
I think he'd have to put in his password.
not-
Okay, well yeah, he'd put in his password then. Not much difference.
Yeah, but yeah.
Does it require the internet?
Well, no, Face ID. Well, he's purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
All the features are the same otherwise.
Is it based on your eyes and your like?
Yeah, mine.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
Face
Okay,
ID
so
is
under
really
that,
picky.
Alright, but yeah,
But,
anyway.
yeah, it doesn't matter. I was just
Yeah, so he opens his phone and he goes to his camera roll and he like tries to find like a photo of himself in that world and he just shows it to her. It goes, this is me in that realm.
Oh, okay. I wondered why you had been silent, sir. And she's just gonna sort of look around and be like, "Is this like a setup? I
wish it was.
I know that security's gotten bigger recently, and I know that I'm like listed as a sympathizer, but it's like
I don't want to get you in trouble, which is why I'm very cautious of like speaking openly about this. Is why I'm also doing all the talking and not some of these guys. But it's we think what happened to him has happened to us, and we don't want to cause trouble. We don't want to get you in trouble. We just want to go home. We want to try and find out why we're here, what's happened, and Livy gave us you as a name that may be able to tell us something. Just if you have any information whatsoever that you can tell us, that you feel safe enough to tell us. I understand we are just a bunch of strangers who have just walked into your apartment and are asking for information that isn't able to be talked about, but if you can tell us anything, we would greatly appreciate it.
How long ago did you talk to Livy?
About a couple of days, was it, I think?
Okay. Yeah, that makes
days.
sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm, you know, I'm not happy to tell you the not that I'm not happy to tell you the information, but it's like, it's technically, like, not something we're meant to talk about because of the whole, like, court case. And she does the air quotes and how it got, like, we're not meant to talk about it because it didn't happen, and, but if, even divulging any sort of information, even sort of mentioning Scott or Zeke, can just get us in, like, a shit ton of trouble. This is, I sweep my flat for bugs every Monday, and it's stuff like that, but, if you approach the wrong person with this, even showing them, especially in the last couple of days, especially in the last, security's gotten a lot bigger, and et cetera, et cetera.
I mean, that's why we sort of came to you, and I wasn't going to mention anything so openly, but you've got a book from our realm.
I mean, there are historians and stuff that do, the fact that there are multiple realms is, like, a fact. Sorry, she want to say goes hard. Those words don't exist. I'm sure it's really good.
You can't read on that. It goes hard, Lucas.
To not get you in trouble,
Mm.
do you know how those things get from our realm to this one?
It sort of depends. There are some times that, I'm not totally 100% sure how it works. It's not my realm of magic, but there are things that sort of slip through the cracks, to speak colloquially. So things will sometimes just appear. There are obviously a lot of, and she's gonna, quieten her tone, she's gonna be like, a lot of Scott's belongings have also been sold off and traded through antiques markets. I know a mate of mine that has his cell phone, same as yours is. But stuff such as books, or, gosh, I think I know someone who has a bicycle that just slipped through the cracks one day. Which is very interesting. I have plans to go and meet up with him and figure out how it works in a month or so. But there are normal artifacts that slip through the cracks as you speak. That happens with the Celestial Plane and with the Feywild and everything as well. And then there are the sort of more contraband items that more sort of prove, if you will, the thing that happened that we're not meant to talk about. If
Can
that-
you, just in case we have any of those contraband on us, do you know what sort of they are, so that we don't accidentally show anyone, so that we don't also get ourselves in danger?
It'll be most items that are going to be related to sort of like that like not that they prove that the prime material plane exists, because almost everything does that, but they prove how like technologically advanced they can be. Because if people here found out that there was another realm that had all these sick ass things like a television and you can stuff like that, you know, people are gonna wanna go there. So that's why things like
Taking off his watch and putting his phone away.
so things like books or bicycles, that's fine, we can surely invent that. But things that operate in ways that we don't quite understand yet, like a Bluetooth or like a cell service, those are things that we're not technically meant to have or show around.
He kind of turns back to the group. It's like, okay, who's wearing headphones? You might want to take them off and put them back. Headphones. This is the opposite of an airport. Put all devices in your bags.
Like, come on, Toby, put away your gimbal, you know?
Talking to Ginny. Sorry, first looking at the book. Who's the author of the book?
It's J.R.R. Tolkien. Like, it's a normal copy of Lord of the Rings.
Can Gavin stop being a little bitch baby for a moment and ask a couple questions?
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, for sure. No, of course. At this point, the tea and everything is sort of done, and she's gonna sort of move it into the living room and put like a little tray down on her coffee table and take a seat on one of the couches. Hold a little mug of tea.
Can Gavin just sort of hold his mug, just, you know, in his hands, very focused as to not drop it, because that'd be rude, he's pretty sure.
Focus to keep his hands like corporeal, like it's not gonna go through me.
It's not. It's like, so, the realm that we're from, what is it called, sorry?
The prime
Yeah, what is it
material
called?
plane.
Right. And that's like, commonly known.
Yeah, as commonly as like the celestial plane or the Feywild. Like it's known that it exists.
Right, okay. Another question, you mentioned about how the security going up recently. Since when?
Like very recently, like maybe 1 or 2 days.
So, after we've spoken to Livy,
I presume so. I don't know your exact
Presumably.
timeline.
neither do I, it's okay. Gavin's fucking clueless, man. And he's just gonna kind of like take a sip of his tea and be like,
But if you are thinking that it's Livy's fault, I would not. Like, we have been best friends for a long time. She wouldn't do that to you. I'm assuming it's something related, but not her fault.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like thinking, because we kind of tried to explain our situation to quite a lot of people.
Fire, but there was that guy, what's his name? There was the guy and the other kid in the bookshop. And there was also the eye in the corner.
They kept kind of glancing to the corner while they were talking to us, and we kind of talked to a lot of people and tried to explain it.
There was a lot of people in Erin who were wary of some sort of surveillance. So that is the most...
That makes sense from what I've heard about Erin, yes, yeah.
Is there any chance, has there been... Surely if they knew it was us, there would be like wanted posters or something, wouldn't there? Like of our faces specifically.
Are you asking me a question? Or are you just
No, I'm
pondering out
sorry.
loud? Okay.
Like...
I do have a question about that.
What are your names, by
I'm
the way? Sorry, I feel really
Oh.
bad. I feel like we skipped introductions.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm Gavin.
Okay.
That's
Darky, just call me Dark.
Okay, nice.
I'm Atria, and like pointing to Gus. This is Gus. He's fine. I know he doesn't look it. He's fine.
that's Tobias over there.
Nice, cool.
Um,
Nice.
He's newer than the rest of us to this.
Right, okay. Nice to meet you all. Yeah, cool. Sorry, continue with your question, Gavin.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So with surveillance, like, I mean, I noticed that people kept kind of glancing over their shoulders. Like, who's surveil? Like, can they see through whatever they're using to as security, or is it just hearing, or?
To my knowledge of Aaron and what Livy has bitched about in our multiple sessions and complained about, there was a couple years back, there was a big push after the whole thing with not altercation, but after the whole thing with the gods and all that stuff, there was a sort of a push to make sure that, especially bookshops, people knew what they were saying in them, because it was like, that's the main place you get reading materials and you find information and all that stuff. It makes it a bit harder for us collectors, and obviously makes Livy's job a lot harder. But there's no visual from what I know of. Otherwise, as you said, you probably would have been dragged in by now.
Okay, cool. Is that able to be talked about, like, what happened with the gods, just as, like, an information standpoint? Or is that still, like, very hush-hush, don't talk about it?
I mean, it's like a thing that sort of everyone knows about, like, it's the reason we don't have denominational, like, prayer places in the small towns anymore. Like, the only places you'll find is sort of out of the way, like, above table. I feel like I totally explained this in another session, and I've, low-key forgotten some of it, so I'm just gonna rip this and then mesh my two things together later.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to deal with that. But
Okay,
yeah, there was, it was just sort of this whole thing with, one of the gods, we don't like to name names, but one of the gods sort of started to get, not greedy, but he sort of started to, or at least his followers did. I don't actually know if he had anything to do with it, but his followers seemed to start to decide that this is the guy everyone should be following. All the other gods exist and there's proof of it, but, my guy, he's the guy, right? And so a lot of them sort of decided to sort of make it everyone's problems, not just and it mainly started in the small towns, because, there's less things there, and they would overturn all other sort of statues and stuff that were dedicated to other gods, and it, like, really messed with the atmosphere, and with a lot of, like, paladins and warlocks, because obviously if there aren't sort of enough followers of the gods, they can sort of start to die out, and obviously if you're messing with people that do follow these gods and these beings, then, it causes a thing. So, we aren't allowed to have denominational prayer places in towns anymore. Like, you can have, like a prayer place or a statue, but it can't be of any specific god, or just, I'm sure you probably, I don't know your classes. I don't know if you know your classes, I guess, because of your whole situation. But, there's, that prayer place, and there's a prayer place in Erin, and that's just, like, all denomination is sort of wiped from that. It's just it's just like a statue.
Yeah.
Sort of place.
Okay.
Gus is gonna start to say something. He's gonna be like, "Are we contraband too? Like, if they they'd take our phones or take our any other stuff, what would they do with us? What would we be to them?"
From what I know, about Scott's situation. He was sort of brought here through, like, one of the sort of cracks, if you will, if I'm going to use that word again, was sort of taken advantage of by a super powerful magic user, because she was very, very into studying the primaterial plane and the concept of content creators and the differences between our, like, bards and your world sort of content creators, or whatever it's, you know, whatever it's called. And so she very much, she wanted sort of, not a pet, but she wanted something to study. And I think that is what Scott was to her, but to my belief, about a year ago, he managed to sort of escape from her lair and is hiding somewhere that not even I know the location of.
So he's still in this plane. He's not. He hasn't made it back.
To my knowledge, yes. But I also would say that if you guys are here, it means that she hasn't been able to find him, and that means that maybe he did get home somehow. But I don't know, and I don't... Like, maybe some other of the circle would know, but I'm, you know, I'm like tier 2.
Do you know who she is? Because I don't. Surely 6 of us is more enticing than one lab rat.
I actually don't know her name. And she's gonna, like, look like she's searching for, like, a thought, and she just can't find it.
And can I, like, write out the name just in case, and, like, just go, like, pass it to her or something? I'm assuming Doc, like...
Do you know the name?
Yeah, or, like, I was gonna say, like, Stream. Like...
Oh, right. Yeah. You can write that out and pass it and be like, yeah. And she'll be like...
Like, does that look at all familiar?
This is just another guy, another historian in the circle.
Does he have... Do you think he'd be... Because, like, the way Livy gave us a list, it was, like, 3 names, and, like, your name was in that list, and then his was at the bottom. And sort of, like...
is definitely more of a nomadic type. He's definitely one that is constantly on the run due to the artifacts and the knowledge that he's collected, which is likely why Livy did not want to maybe speak the name to you or anything, because then, you know, they would know that you were searching for him, which, you know, searching for a criminal, new to town. Right.
Do you know if there is any way we could, like, not track him down, but, like, lack of better word?
I can tell you where his last known location was. I do not know if he was still there or anything like that. But I can tell you where his last known location was.
That would be really helpful, actually.
Cool, yeah. She's gonna write it down, and I'm gonna send it to you after session, once I've actually named the town, because I've named every town but that one.
Cool.
But yeah, you will get it.
So, you know a lot about this, but...
I know a fair amount. And she's gonna, like, blush a little bit.
Do you... And, you know, the way you've described it... the way you've described it as just sort of things, and I guess, yeah, just things falling through the cracks, and this person bringing Scott here, and then presumably us. Do you know of any way that we could get home?
I really wish I did. But sadly, my research is more into the history and the differences between the realms, not so much the transportation or how it actually feasibly works. Because, you know, it's not my magic class. You know, like, there are historians in the circle that have, you know, prayed to their gods and sort of figured it out and gotten closer, but it's just not It's just not in my wheelhouse.
Do you know who would maybe know?
I think if you want your best possible bet, it will be Strim, because he will know. He's done the most research into it. Like, he has devoted his many lives to figuring out what it is. But, you know, the other two names will also give you good information, but if you want, like, a concrete answer, he is mainly the only person that will do it. Elvis does more of a focus into the magic side, so he will sort of have, like, he'll have some answers for you, but he won't be able to solve your problem. Neither will Strim, honestly, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. I think. I mean, I don't know if anyone else has any questions. I think we're in pretty safe airs here, but I think if that's everything, now it's like he's sort of looking to the rest of the group. You know, making sure there's no more questions or anything.
I have one question, and I don't know if you will at all. Just out of curiosity, do you?
To a fish breed.
No, God no. Do you
Speaks for Gus because he's not sleeping.
Do you know of someone called Cyre?
Name doesn't ring a bell, sorry. Am I bleeding? No, sorry. Name doesn't ring a bell, sorry. You know, there's many
Just
people
curious.
in this land.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real. Just because apparently his husband was knew a lot about this. It was like, but he's now passed away. But I was wondering if you knew anything about that, or if it was just.
I mean, there are a lot of people that have, like, small interests or, like, small collections or stuff. You know, it would be like how, you know, it's like a hobby to some people. And, you know, there's not, like, one central place to all talk about it. It's sort of like the people that know a lot, like, and I am bleeding, like, interact with each other, and the hobbyists sort of interact with each other. Yeah.
Does Sire's husband above table? Does Sire's husband actually have a name? That
Yeah, I
we know
named
of,
him.
or is it just?
Yeah, you totally know his name. Let me go to my notes doc.
I would have written that down.
I totally do not know his name.
Smyson?
Sorry?
I wrote it Smyson. Yeah,
Do you know a
Smyson.
Smyson?
No, sorry, as I said, if he was a hobbyist, probably not.
Alright, that's fine. I was just curious.
It's up to the people to the party as to whether they'd notice this happening. But Gus, in his mindless phone scrolling, will have opened his photos app and is just like looking at photos of Lily. And so that's just what's happening. If anyone notices that.
Yeah, what's up with that? I'm like,
feel
just
like
out of character. I'm curious. What the fuck, Luke? What are you doing?
I don't know, maybe you should figure it out in character.
Oh,
You can't just ask.
I don't.
You can't just go, hey DM, what the hell's this? What's up with this, DM? What are you doing?
Explain the law right now, DM.
Can someone else ask? Gav's not gonna have fucking noticed, please. I'm begging you guys.
I'm looking longing to get photos of a person.
Sorry. He just like turns his phone off and just puts it away. Doesn't really answer.
Adrian's gonna like
You can do
grab
insight checks.
one of Gus's like fidget toys that he has and just push it into his hands.
Okay. Gus just like kind of low-key fiddles with it, but honestly doesn't really see the point in that moment. Just is kind of like, he's fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But he's
I'd
gonna
like
say
I'd like to do an insight check on the bro. See what's going on.
on the bird.
What is this? Yeah, it's fine. 12.
What would he figure out from a 12 insight from Gus?
That you can tell that
Just tells me
He-
absolutely everything. On a 12.
you can on 12 you've realized that Gus is actually a cop and is the detective and hiding everything. No. On a 12 you can tell that Gus was looking at these photos and like looking up at Jenny and back down at his phone. But eventually, like originally he was almost comparing the two, but then he got kind of lost that, like forgot about that was his true intention and just started to kind of get lost looking through these photos of him and someone else and this person, like multiple people, but mainly photos of this person. Like if he'd gone onto his phone and searched the person's name and like was and Google showed him photos of that person. And you could probably in on a 12 also make out that he's the name that he searched was Lily. Yeah. That's all you get on a 12, sorry, Van.
Damn.
You need to roll higher for more information. But after seeing you like notice, yeah, he puts his phone away promptly and like just kind of like I guess starts to look back at Jenny probably. Still not saying much.
Would Toby like have seen the resemblance between the two?
I think this is a Toby question.
Lucas and Toby see the resemblance.
No, I don't think so.
Damn it! Why must Gavin be so pathetic?
If they've been intuitive.
What did you say, sir?
No, that's fine. Just a huge chain of insight.
Why must Gavin be so pathetic? Come on.
Soot wants to know things, but Gavin does not.
Gavin doesn't give a shit. He's too stupid.
Yeah. Blame Gavin for the ways in which you're failing. I'm joking.
Hey,
That's
hey,
not.
Tweak.
That was
You
that
know?
was completely.
Yeah.
That was completely. There was no. Yeah. DK's also failing, so it's like it's fine.
Saving it.
What wasn't Atreus sitting close to Gus? I'm on my hands and knees begging one of you. Roll higher than a
Yes.
12.
Probably not that important, so you don't even need to worry about it.
I feel like. Wait, CK. Atru would probably know, right?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Cool.
I mean, I'm assuming that you know. I'll just message you actually.
Yeah, just message me.
Just to confirm, because you do know we've had this conversation, but like I'll remind you.
Yes. Yeah, we have.
Why is the person
The
in
two
this
people
realm?
who knows and want to know are just not in positions where we can find out.
Yeah, I kind of suck.
Yeah.
Talking this whole time, so
How are you guys hearing that someone's IRL friend, girlfriend? Who is she?
No
You
comment?
need to roll higher than a 12 for that.
Alright. Someone's person that they know looks exactly like this person from D&D realm. How are you hearing this information and not foaming at the mouth? I'm going insane.
Anyway,
Don't anyway me. Sorry.
do you have
yeah.
do you have any other artifacts from the primordial plane?
Prime material. Primordial is where, like, tieflings and stuff are from.
I want to go with the primordial soup.
Just, like, go with it. Just, DM, shut up. Just go with it.
Shut the fuck up, DM.
I mean, that's my main good one. But I also have this, and she goes to, like, another bookshelf, and she gets, like, one of those, like, receptionist spells that dings on the top. And she's like, this is the other one that I have.
That is a good one.
They don't exist yet.
No, we use, like, hand bells.
Yeah.
Gus snaps out of it.
It's
and
like
goes,
bright
"Oh,
pink."
you should give her a Red Bull. Does it say ring for
Yeah,
sex?
give her a Red Bull.
No, it's just hot pink.
But like, is there a bit of like text that has been there?
Sure, there's a bit of worn-off text, there's just an S, and you can make inferences from there.
Yes. It's
Ring for spice. Gus
Someone
pulled out a
draw
spice rack.
But like-
I say to Doc, I'm like, you should give her a Red Bull. That's fun. Or I just give her the can, my empty can, and I'm like, it's not got anything in it, but this is an artifact.
Yeah.
And then I can give this woman.
He takes his shirt off. He's like,
Like headphones. I
think-
have headphones.
I think she would enjoy one of the infinite fidget toys that are also now canon, just so you know.
oh, I've made too many infinite things canon.
Mm-hmm.
We're
It's going to come back to bite you.
I'm the evil woman that has trapped us here. We're just gonna start lobbing Red Bulls and fidget toys at her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Devastatingly, my infinite thing is a spice rack, which is not.
To be fair-
it's canon within the universe.
Yeah, that was canon, like, from character creation.
Character
You know.
creation. I'm thinking though, in this moment, Gus is gonna, in a moment of like peace, still derealized, he's gonna pull out his ladle out of his belt, and he's gonna like start to go like, oh, this is from Earth, before realizing that it's a ladle, a common kitchen utensil. I mean, I don't know what their reaction is, but I'm assuming if they have a blank face, he's just gonna like put it back and look embarrassed. But like for a full moment there, he like broke out of his like daze, and he was like, oh, it's hot, like, and then was like, never mind, puts it away, puts it back in his belt.
Red Bull on the table for whoever.
But actually, he doesn't put it in his belt. He just has to hold the ladle and just start fidget with it instead of the toy that he was given.
Are you gonna offer her a Red Bull, Cat? Is that what's happening?
I'm just gonna put a Red Bull on the table for whoever wants it and or needs it.
She's gonna be like, wait, that's so cool, and she's gonna pick it up and be like, this is like a beverage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. Can I keep this?
Keep it, yeah.
Cool. She's gonna like stand up, and she's gonna be like split between putting it in the fridge or putting it like with the reception bell. She's gonna be like,
Have another. Just take two. Have one to try and one to...
Oh my god.
Flavor do you want?
I was gonna say, what flavors would... Because the way I'm imagining it is it's just like, the way the flavors are chosen is it's just like vibes.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah,
Is there a
the
pink one? Is
infinite...
moment.
there a pink one to match our reception bell?
What are we getting?
Is there a
What was
pink
it?
Red Bull to...
Me and I will prescribe her fluffy bars. Offbeat because of like, you know, the pink bell, I'm getting like a forest berry, but she
I
could
think
also
she
be
should-
a white peach woman, you
You
know?
could give her one of each.
Give her one of
but
each.
then she'd only have one to try, because unless she's gonna drink it and then keep
An
the
original
cans.
Red Bull to put as her, you know, like, you know, this is your
Mhm.
thing, and then I'll
Yeah,
get
yeah,
two to try.
yeah.
Okay.
You just like,
She's...
you like, you. But the process of you pulling them out of your pocket, because it's an endless pocket spot, you pull one out, you pull another one out, you pull another one out. She's like, how many can you finish your pocket?
God damn, you've got...
I get too many of these through work.
Yeah, it's the
He's a-
power bestowed upon you.
He's
when
a
you
Red Bull
become a mono
athlete. Yeah.
Yeah, I get
This is a sponsored ad right now.
like a hole in the universe, but it's only to the Red Bull fridge at work.
yeah. Just every Red Bull fridge at any event ever.
And we end up in the Red Bull fridge somewhere in the world wherever there's a Red Bull hospitality.
Every event that's got a Red Bull fridge in this current moment, that's where it's being taken from. You know?
I need to
Popped up. So.
I need to know what fidget toy would be assigned to a.
Oh yeah, Atria.
Yeah, Atria, come on now. What fidget toy is this woman getting for her
Okay.
collection?
Okay, I think. This is
an
very
important-
important.
It is the most important thing we've done today.
Yeah.
So no pressure.
I know.
More
I'm
important
just
than the rebel.
waiting for Toby to have an actual panic attack so he can get his assigned fidget toy.
Yeah, true.
Toby doesn't need a fidget toy. Toby's high on life.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the high. Who said
That's a
that?
popular
What?
group.
Is weed
probably gonna
legal in
get,
this
like-
universe?
I don't know, maybe. Honestly, I think a book that, like, when you open it, the pages, like, do a fun little, like, fidget spinnery thing.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that's what she gets.
What does that
That's
mean?
so cute.
I don't know.
What book is it? Lord of the Rings.
A tiny Lord of the Rings book fidget toy.
Yeah.
How do these pages do a fun little fidget spinnery thing?
Yeah. So
Okay,
I'm also struggling to figure it out.
Okay, I think I can figure this out. You have book. It's like you open it.
Yeah.
You open the like a book like this, and
Yeah, like a
inside
book.
that there's another page that opens like this. So there's 3 different wings, and then on the inside there's a mechanism that you can spin it. Like
What?
cover, page, center, fidget spinner.
Okay, so that again makes no sense.
Yeah, the explanation's
Hang on.
getting worse, I fear.
I'm
Yeah.
drawing something. Hang on.
Yes, give us a drawing.
We need a
You know what this could be is just like the fidget toy is like a book that just has like a page animation thing. You know, like when you flip it and the person's like,
Oh, like a flip book?
like
Yeah.
a flip.
You mean a flip book?
A flip book is basically like a fidget spinner book.
Yeah, but I feel like they'd have flip. I feel
Or
like they'd have
it's
those.
a flip
Yeah.
book of a fidget spinner moving around.
Goes hard, goes crazy hard.
Because what we all like about fidget spinners is how they look when they spin, not the spinning aspect of it.
Yeah.
I like the spinning aspect of it.
I
the,
like
the feeling of it
feeling
spinning in my
and
hand.
it-
That's the point.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
but so
point.
in this scenario, it's not spinning your hands. You're just looking at it, spinning in a book.
When Ben was using a fidget spinner, he'd put it on the table and spin it and just watch it.
Well, no, that's what you're describing. That's what you're describing is happening.
I know.
Hang on, gang. I'm doing an artistic rendition.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll stall. We'll stall.
What
Same
if?
time.
What if it actually was the Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
flip book that was just an animated story of the Lord of the Rings?
It's
So you
just
could give it to Ben and say, "Here's the pictures you were looking."
it's just the movie but flip book. Like there's like
Yeah,
6
literally.
million pages.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
because
just.
the Lord of the Rings is really long.
Elijah Wood being like, just Elijah Wood just moving around.
It's
It's like
just-
accurately good drawing of him.
Yeah, it's just him talking about if he
I'll put
wears
it, I'll
wigs
put
or
it in
not.
images.
Okay.
In
Okay.
images.
I don't know
There
if
you
I
go.
can.
But as Gandalf big naturals.
Can I somehow show it on stream? I think I can.
How would that physically work, though?
There's this
Oh, this is incredible. Oh, this is so good. Can I put this on stream somehow?
so
Oh,
like
oh.
you know those fucking like kid the box for kids and you pour the water on it and it spins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that, but in the middle of like bookshelf thing.
But what is it? What
But
is it?
how does it-
What is the axle attached to?
The
like,
book.
I'm more
But how-
concerned about the cover. Like, how is that?
How is it attached to the like? What? Where is the axle? Which way does it spin?
No, I get it.
I think I get
Folds
it.
out. So it's like this. This is the book, right? Open the book.
Yeah.
And it flips out, and then you can rotate it, and then you can spin it.
Then you can rotate.
That's
it.
good.
Okay.
Right.
That's
So
Okay,
this
good.
yeah.
is 15 times less than normal than a book or a fidget spinner.
I do love how like I can't remember what mine was, but like one of ours was like a cactus like clicky thing, and she gets like fold out book, spinner, fidget, like the best mission.
It's
You
great.
know what
She
we
deserves
want?
it.
Yeah.
What
Like-
can I say? Gus is simple. Alright?
Like a DVD case. What's the term?
Oh.
Yeah, no, DVD
Like,
case. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. And when you open up, then you can just spin the disc in it.
That goes hard, yeah.
Well, that's
Because have you ever
who got the record player? Was it Doc? I think it was Doc.
I know
and spin a record player.
I know when Gav was having his mental breakdown about the turnips, he was given a small manta race one, but I know he was given one before that, but I don't remember what that one was. Am I gonna have to go back in the VOD and figure out what that was? For my
Yeah.
own peace of mind. Damn it.
Figure out what?
What the fidget toy was that Gav got given.
Was your one the cactus and mine was something else?
No, Gav didn't have the cactus. Yours was the cactus. I remember.
Someone got like, I think it was like a sea creature of some sort. And
Well, yeah,
then-
but
Manta ray.
the manta ray was the second one. I'm trying to think of the first one because Gav's been given
Oh,
two
The
because
law,
he's
we try and
normal.
remember.
well, everyone got a cactus at some point.
We're like, oh no, what was his character's name? We're like, no. What was our fidget toy?
It's the most
I got a
important
fidget
part.
spinner.
No, you got Doc got the record player with the
Yeah.
vinyl part that spins.
That's right. Yeah, I remember something about it. And I remember we said like he would be a fidget spinner guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Does she like her really cool book fidget spinner?
She is very chuffed with it. She is super excited. She's like,
hell
this
yeah.
is so. Thank you. This is sick, and it's legal. This is great. And she's gonna like.
This is the technology that they'd want in this world. This is what they'd want.
This is technology that they could
Yeah.
recreate in this world easily. So
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
gonna start her own business of this.
all the autistic Dungeons and Dragons people are gonna be so chuffed. They're gonna be so.
You mean
ready.
all of them?
Every D&D character ever is gonna be so excited and
Yeah.
chuffed. Yeah.
yeah.
How many she's gonna start a brand. She's gonna like extract all like the like stuff from the ripples I gave her, and she's gonna start like.
She's gonna like reverse engineer it, figure out how it works. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
And she's
She calls
gonna
it like
alphabet.
Crimson Horse or something.
Well, like
Actually, if you're just gonna give her
Purple
a
ram.
what is it, the infinity cubes?
oh, the ones
Well,
that fold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she would love that.
Banger.
It's got like fun Earth facts on it.
Aww.
Well, because coffee exists in this world, like with this, like in that first world, there was the coffee shop with the fun shots and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
So she'll name it Purple Tiefling after.
Purple
Aww.
ram.
I still love the idea that a hashtag exists in this world without the internet.
Yeah.
It just means something different,
Like
you
would
know?
that stop doing?
Hashtag clothing.
Hashtag clothing and more.
You ending your emails with hashtag. You end your like handwritten letters with hashtags for how relevant it is to the person you sent it to.
You just reinvented Tumblr posts. You're just handwriting a Tumblr post at that point.
Just explains Tumblr unknowingly.
But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, or if I can point you in any more directions, like, do you have a safe place to stay tonight? Because I assume you're new to the
Yeah.
city. Like, I can't host you here, but I can point you in the ways of some motels that I know won't report suspicious activity or anything.
Would or wouldn't?
Wouldn't. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna dob you into the cops.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking snitch
Again.
on you guys.
I'm gonna snitch
Again,
now.
like
And I'm gonna be like, that woman sorry. And they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Gus is just gonna say like, oh yeah, thanks, Lil, that'll be great.
She's gonna like.
And then again, like doesn't realize he'd done that though. Like completely, just that was normal for him.
He's fine.
He's fine. He's so normal.
He's so fun. He's doing really well.
Look, his name's Jenny.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah, I said
dumbass.
that.
Yeah,
No?
Jenny.
Yeah.
Trying to get the accent.
No.
Yeah, Jenny, that'd be great if you could. He starts to second guess himself, but he still like thinks he said Jenny. He's like, yeah, no, that'd be good, Jenny. Like, do you know like the closest ones that are like relatively cheap, because we don't really have that much money here because we're on a bit of a low budget. We only
Yeah.
have what we came with.
No, don't worry. Trust me, the ones that won't report suspicious activity will be the cheap ones. There's
So
actually
good,
one down the end of the street, actually. If you just keep walking, you should see it.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Do you have any recommendations for like what? What?
Are there any sort of people who would like sort of take artifacts and like, you know, like what would you call it? Like they give you money for like the artifacts you've got and like for
Like a
you know,
pawn shop? Do you have anything like a pawn shop?
I'm not going to make the joke I really badly want to.
why I say that?
I mean, it depends on the sort of artifacts. Like, there are collectors that'll pay big money for the more contrabandy ones. But there are definitely also just
Red Bull.
shops that'll, like, buy your, like, expensive-looking items, you know, like... I'm not sure the Red Bull would catch a pretty penny anywhere, but something like...
I'm really
Go on,
gonna
Lucas.
push the limit.
Go on, Lucas.
Lucas gonna let me exploit the Red Bull thing.
Yeah, right? Yeah, notice that was the first thing I did.
You just got a
Um,
Red Bull stall outside on the street.
But stuff that you could, like, logically reason fell through the cracks, like a book or a map or, you know, just, like, none of the sort of illegals, like, technology things. But if it was, like books or... I think I heard someone found a wallet with... and they managed to sell each different credit card to a different buyer and caught, like, a pretty penny for it. That was quite impressive.
Can you
Some
imagine?
bro's just chilling at home, like, trying to, like, cast a spell on this credit card to, like, get something out of it.
Can you imagine, like above, like I'm saying this above table. Imagine trying to dispute to your bank.
Yeah, guys, it's canon. Every time you've lost your wallet, it's actually going to a different realm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not what I was saying. But
Yeah, I know.
Find a way to spend money off of it.
Someone invents FPOS machines just to, like...
And his boss machine fell through the crack. There's a shop. There's one of the
They-
illegal shops using it.
They go to the bookstore and they're like, do you have anything on credit card, Visa, American Express? Like,
1250889, like...
and they're like, that's not a thing. And they just ring the number again.
Like trying to cast the spells by reading out the numbers like runes.
Using it like a tome, like...
Yeah.
Jeez, okay.
But yeah, like, you know, stuff that could be normally explained away as having slipped through the cracks.
So beverages.
As I sort of opened with, I don't know if they would catch that much of a penny. But, you know, I'm sure you could get, like a silver for them or
Okay,
something.
but pennies add up.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I mean, you could do like a street performer clown like pulling like the rainbow handkerchiefs out of his pocket, except it's just Red Bull cans.
Yeah. Who can perform? Someone performs and I'll sell the ripples on the side of the road.
I just say, you could start a business.
Great Crimson Horse.
It'll give you wings. Promise. Trust me.
Swear, Pinky.
Pinky swear.
I can't believe they had to change that.
Find an alchemist who can actually give like a flight thing and then
And then it'll be real.
and then we won't have a lawsuit.
Yay!
Do you know of any like potions or like alchemists who can do like anything with flight?
I mean, yeah, that's pretty common. You know, like stuff like Misty Step, I guess you would count that as flight. And there are whole races that have wings, so I'm sure they found a way to synthesize that. Do I know any personally? Not that it'll do that high up magic without fetching like a pretty penny. You know.
With
What about an ugly penny?
Do one for an infinite supply. I'm wanting to start this business.
This is like, forget getting home. You're starting a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we do find a way home, he takes it back.
He fills his backpack with like gold coins.
Get rich quick
No,
scheme.
it's a flight potion, like ritual.
I see.
And then he gets back and he tries to sell it at his local market and no one buys it. It just completely flops.
Oh.
Oh no, he was just gonna chuck it back in the fridge. When he needs it.
Performance enhancing drugs. But yeah, is there anything else that I can help you with, or send you off with some some cakes for the road, I guess. Some sweet treats, if you will.
Sweet treats.
Sweet treat.
There you go, Lucas.
I'm frothing at the mouth. Please, why must Gavin be so stupid and oblivious? I'm so curious.
I think.
She's gonna head back
What's
to the
time,
kitchen.
vaguely?
It's like the sun is like about to set. Like it's. You could say it's dusky.
Oh my god.
Pretty much.
It's dusky in the way dawn is not dawn, but it's dusky.
But this time it's like.
Dawny, you could say.
But this time it's like actual
But this
dusky.
time it's kind of like it's like dusky, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like dawny in the way that dusk is dawny.
Well, now we're just washing
But it's
dishes.
Ta-da.
What?
Dawny.
Dawn dish soap.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Lucas,
I'm just thinking.
Miss
I'm gonna
Paula?
shit your pants.
Don't do that. Did you see the photo I found, Twig?
What?
I'll send it to you.
Oh, yes.
Of someone shitting your pants?
No.
Wait, the one on your story, Lucas.
The one on my story, yeah. It's currently
I
on
didn't
my.
realize that was Twig.
It's not, but
Oh my
Twig
God.
knows one of the
It's
people
not.
there. Yeah.
You look so yellow,
Anyway.
Lucas. In the photo.
Hey, look, the
Just
camera's
look-
looking kind of yellow.
No, it's normal today. The camera's so normal today.
No, I'm saying in that photo you're just wearing a lot of yellow.
I know you are, yeah. But Sut wasn't.
I was being a bitch.
You
I
look
get
good
to
in
say
that photo.
something.
Two people talked at the same time. And I'm sure they
Oh,
were
but it's
both
fine.
making fun of me, but.
Oh god.
I was just gonna say, I'm yet to say something horrifically out of pocket yet. It's a...
That Lucas, I'm looking at the photo now, that's insane.
That's fucked up, right?
That's
I wanna know now, I'm so
Jesus
curious.
Christ.
I don't think Min's
Look,
seen it
you
yet,
look-
but.
You look good in
That's
that
fucked
photo.
up.
Don't say that. That photo doesn't exist.
Oh,
That's actually terrifying.
But,
I
yeah.
didn't enjoy looking at that.
Anyway, back from memory lane.
Yes, anyway.
I guess we should probably head out before it gets too dark if we want to get accommodation. I mean, we don't walk home after dark thing, but like I guess in a crazy massive city in the middle of a town we've never been in, I don't know, we might get like possessed or something. I mean, I know that like Gavin could do that anytime, but like just be wary of it, I guess.
Or
I mean, I don't know, we could.
spitball, like we get caught and then we get taken straight to the big bad evil guy.
Maybe we should head off. I mean, we could ask. I don't know how willing. We could ask Jenny if she's willing to walk us down there just in case.
No, I think we'll be right.
Isn't
Okay.
Cyre still waiting out there to make sure
Yeah,
we're
Cyre's
okay?
waiting outside.
If he's left us, I'm gonna cry. Again.
Well, he's in the carriage.
Oh yeah, our shit's in the carriage. You kind of can't just leave.
Your shit is in the
It
Shit.
would just
We use
suck.
we use the sending stone to be like, bro, what the fuck? You took our shit.
Cyre's been like a con man this whole time.
Yeah,
and
Cyre
he's
actually
stealing our
just
shit.
robs you, yeah.
Sarah actually is Scott and knew all of the stuff. She pretended to not understand.
He was just fucking with us.
That's how he makes his living now, he just robs people. CK gets frozen again. Just so CK knows.
Oh, fucking hell.
But yeah, if that's all, like, you know, safe travels, or I guess I hope you find I hope you find your way home.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Appreciate it.
thank you for the artifacts.
If anyone asks, we don't know you.
Of
We
course.
promise.
Yep,
We've never met you in our lives. Promise.
thank you. But yeah, and
Um,
same to you, of course.
Thank you, thank you. Gavin leaves before he can accidentally say something incredibly out of pocket.
Does he like accidentally like walk into the door frame as he's walked out?
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Walks through it, just like nudge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doc would probably like look at as he's walking out the door, probably like,
As like Gus makes him make sure that he's the last person to leave, and he like goes to walk out the door, but before he does, like almost as if he completely like wouldn't do this on purpose. It's like, what's the word? Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. Like he doesn't really. He's not. This isn't something he's purposely doing, but he will run over to Jenny and like just hug her like this around the neck, just like, you know, when you like see someone you haven't seen in ages and you just like hug them like this over the neck, and just kind of like immediately start sobbing, hold her, but only for like 4 or 5 seconds before realizing like what's happening, like jumping off of her, looking at her, and running out the door, like past everyone else.
I shake your hand. It's very nice to meet you. The bread was very nice. Put more seeds in, and then he also leaves.
Okay.
I would kill a man for Toby.
Cool. And then yeah, the carriage is still just parked at the end of the lane. Cyre did not abandon
Yeah.
you with all your gear. He is like
Gavin cries tears of joy.
he's just sitting there reading like a book in Elvish, like.
Jaraden.
Oh, it's just some fantasy stuff, you know. How would it go? I cannot hear you.
Yeah, if you're saying shit.
Hey, my mic's
picking
cutting
up.
out again. Whoa.
Podcast mode, man.
Yeah, man, you gotta join the podcast.
Hey, we're in good, I think.
Alright, you're kicked out of the podcast.
What's my fucking accent again? I've lost it like this time today.
Sorry. There's too many accents now, it's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you want to get Cyre out of here so we can take one accent out.
no. I could nope, I could cope when there was all just the Celts and such, but now we got this fucker over here. I've also noticed it slowly going into Lucky's accent as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was inevitable. It was inevitable. I'm trying to stop it while I can, but it's too late. Too late for me.
Hey, it's fine. I mean, I'm
just so confused.
Posh accent and
I was so confused for a second because the last campaign I played in, one of the PCs was Lucky, and I was like, huh?
Different Lucky.
Different Lucky.
Different lucky. This one's a furry.
Different guy.
This
He's
one's
a furry.
a whole furry. Yeah, not half
I don't
furry,
think he's got
whole
mental
furry.
health issues.
Full,
kinda.
full furry. Might have blown up
Although-
the concert hall. Not important.
In this campaign, Lucky was like a persona alias, and then like halfway through this campaign, they were revealed to be like a 19-year-old blonde like hot man who like was a liar and a criminal. It was so funny.
I can't
It's
say that.
it's pretty
because
close.
Because Lucky does happen to be an Elias, and we have now found out that is not that he might have been a fucking criminal.
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
actually Mr. Beast. It's a whole thing.
He's actually Mr. Beast. It's like
Bro, my band has a
Where's
my
it?
band has a song called The Beast, and so often during band practice I'll accidentally say let's play Mr. Beast, and I almost kill myself every time.
The beast when he got revealed.
So kinda did, yeah.
I wouldn't call it. It's in the quotes. It was Mr. Beast, my favorite, and I
Hey,
I love that.
topical
love
in
that
this
he's the
campaign.
Today we'll be blowing up one whole arena.
Today we filled an arena with 1,000 people and blew it the fuck up.
It like zooms out but really quickly, and then it's Chandler going, "That's a big arena." Carl going, "Wow."
Wow.
And then they all start to feel a little weird.
I get a guest on, and it's just isekai like an actual real famous person. I somehow get
Markiplier.
yeah. It's just somehow I like form my perfect connections, and I get like
The fucking Matt Pat. Fucking
Jamie
retirement,
Donna.
quote unquote.
he comes and he's just like, but that's just a theory, and everyone goes wild.
Oh! But that's just
Lucas-
a theory.
Lucas, genuinely, if that actually genuinely happened, I think I'd have to like leave the call. Sense of being overwhelmed by the moment of Matt Pat being on Discord call with us. You also add Matt Pat to the server preemptively.
We should add a Matt Pat to the server preemptively.
We just got a chat message
What a
and a
sentence.
follow, and I have no idea what the hell the chat message was because it's not loading for me. But thanks for the follow.
It's Matt
Thank you,
Pat.
chat.
It's Matt Pat real.
Matt?
Holy shit!
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
Matt Pat.
I'm pretty
Whoever
sure.
you are,
Yeah, that
whoever
makes
you are,
sense.
you're
That makes
officially Matt
sense.
Pat now.
Yeah.
You are
Wait,
now
what's
Matt
it?
Pat.
Even though it's a bot, it's Matt Pat. I don't care.
Oh, okay, it's a bot. Of course.
Well, I
Anyway.
was going to say that is that for the server, it's like Matt Pat has joined, and it's obviously a bot, but Luke thinks that we don't know.
Yeah.
And so we're like, "Oh, dude, love Matt Pat." Do you guys see the Matt Pat?
I get what I make a burner Discord account and it's just Matt Pat.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey guys, it's just a theory." And we're like, "What? Why would you say
Please send me $1,000, but that's just a theory.
Oh, my retirement.
Okay, Matt. That's
that?
just
We're
a
in
theory.
trouble. We need you." And we're like,
We
"That's like,
you said $1,000 so I can make my next FNAF theory.
it's like FNAF, like there's an A.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Where's someone from our D&D world so we can explain Matt Pat to them?
Please.
I'm gonna
Matt
name
Pat-
one Matthew Patrick just for the bit.
Matthew Patthew, you mean?
Matthew
That's his full
Patthew,
name.
sorry,
Real-
of course, yeah.
"Not you can cheat."
Fake fan, Lucas.
Sorry, I love his
Matthias
story.
Matthias.
The theory.
It's just a furry.
But that's just a furry.
But that's just a
Hey,
theory.
furry.
A
Thanks
trio
for
when they're
watching.
trying to explain themselves to Toby. Like, I'm just a furry.
A gay furry.
Yeah. Right.
That's totally
Okay,
a theory.
He's a streamer. He knows.
Matt Pat is gonna be our savior and he's gonna get us out of this world.
And Matt
Yeah.
Pat is
Matt
The
Pat, if you're out there.
Yeah,
Matt
Strim's
Pat
actually just a
Scott.
code name, and it's just Matt Pat.
Scott's major.
That is why Scott is why Scott like Well, so that's why Matt Pat stopped doing game theory is when he came into this world as Scott.
I mean,
Yo,
it's out of
oh my
character. I mean,
Scott
it's
is
in
Scott
character.
Scott Cawthon.
Holy shit!
No, my plot twist!
Time.
Scott Cawthon.
This is the bit that I've just come up with.
I mean, it is in character for Matt Pat to just like fuck off into the woods and just gather a lot of information about something.
Yeah,
He would, to be honest.
he's in politics.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
fucking
That's wild.
Retirement, my ass, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck my
I like watching bro
And-
pick up his mic and then just everything goes.
they had to be stopped.
And another thing.
We saw one.
Sorry, Connor,
second
it's
of
just too
despair.
funny.
So,
No.
I'm gonna go back to work tomorrow.
I like how you guys thought that Cyre was gonna like talk trash on you, but he's just like a working class guy.
He's just a normal guy.
Just a guy who's paid to do a job. Yeah.
I can't believe Cyre has not joined our found family and isn't completely attached to us and is gonna remain with us for an entire journey.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Ask him if he wants a ride.
That was out of character. That was me, not Gav. Your camera.
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
camera's going FNAF mode.
we can
Sorry,
Loki, we can end here for the day.
Yeah.
If we want.
I think
I
it's
Like, I feel like that's a solid ending place.
on the horizon.
Gus runs out the door crying and doesn't talk to anyone.
Yeah, and then the credits roll. Yeah.
And I'm
It's like it's like a beautifully shaded still, like you get in an anime. Like the tears are sparkling and flowing off his face.
Yeah, and then the credits roll
And then
over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The outro music kicks in.
On the horizon.
Well, then everyone say bye, chat.
Bye, chat.